This is episode 2 of the Warriors of Liberation podcast. My name is Brendan,
Name's Derek.
and we have a special guest with us today. She is a VTuber. She is my friend. She is your friend. We have Casey with us today.
Hello, that's me. Hi.
Oh my god, famous VTuber. Holy shit.
Famous VTuber in the
Famous, famous,
house.
famous VTuber.
Holy shit.
Ugh.
On the docket today, we are going to be doing a manga recap for chapter 1154, I Cannot Die. And we're going to be talking theories and we're going to be talking matchups that we'd like to see in the future. But before we get into all that, Casey,
Yes, sir.
since it is your first time on the show,
True.
let me ask you a couple questions.
Shoot me.
I will not shoot you, but I will shoot you I will shoot you some questions.
Oh.
So first off, how and when did you get into One Piece?
So, for me personally, I got into One Piece kind of because I saw a few episodes up on TV with my brother. Um, and I was only solely watching One Piece through television.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like I really stopped because I was watching I got Crunchyroll and I was watching a whole bunch of different animes, and then looking back at One Piece, I noticed that it was a lot of episodes and I
Yeah.
didn't feel like watching those episodes. I can't
Oh,
lie.
that's fair. That's fair.
That is
There's a
very
lot of
fair.
episodes. There's a lot of episodes and there was a lot in the manga to catch up on. And I just personally didn't have the time to do that. But thankfully, the lucky COVID shutdown that shut down the whole world from travel, from work, and everything, I decided to take that time to basically rewatch and reread One Piece from the very beginning to what it was then.
Great use of time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was a very great use of time. I timed how long it would take for me to catch up if I were to like consistently watch it.
Yeah.
And it took me about a month and a half to catch up to
God
like
damn.
Damn. I did it in 3 months. God damn.
God damn. It took me like 2 years.
no.
Holy fuck.
No, I literally like I calculated. I was like, okay, there's about 24 minutes per episode, but if you take out the intro and the little 30-second outro song, there's only about 20 minutes of watch time. And you can watch 3 episodes in 1 hour, and then if you watch it for
Man.
10 hours, you get this amount. I basically did my research and calculated how long it would take for me to catch up in One Piece, and I freaking did it.
So another question I got for you here.
What's up?
What do you think makes One Piece so special over other series?
I think it's more so the fact because like every anime, and I've watched a great amount of anime in my 24 years of life.
Right.
Um, like I've been watching anime since I was a baby, starting off with Inuyasha and
Oh.
Pokemon and all that stuff like that, because my family and my siblings were very into it.
Right.
So I was watching anime for a long time. But the reason why One Piece is specifically like one of my favorite shows is because it's pirates.
Really?
You a big fan of
Yeah,
pirates?
I I loved any type of books or shows like Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I Those were my go-to shows the whole time. And I didn't know specifically why I was attracted to it. Cause like, yeah, you have Johnny Depp, right? And then you have Luffy, and then you have Zoro, right? And then you have like there was another pirate anime that came out, Fena the Pirate Princess. And that one I absolutely adore, right? I think it's just the premise of like the pirates just being able to travel the world freely doing whatever the hell that they want to do is what really made me super attracted to One Piece.
Mm, that's a good ass answer,
That is a good
honestly.
answer. That is a good answer. Um, another question. I think I got like two or three more for you, and then we'll move on to the manga recap.
Oh, good. I love answering questions.
So next question is, who is your favorite non-straw hat?
My favorite non-straw hat,
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Beppo.
Oh my goodness, that is an amazing pick.
Good ass pick.
I
Actually, go to pick.
Oh, okay. So I was Derek had actually asked me this question, like who was my favorite One Piece character? And I was like, Zoro, right?
Caught me off guard.
And the whole premise of like me liking Zoro is because he's so dumb. He
Interesting.
he
Okay.
he is a dumb person, and dumb people I really find very funny. I very find them funny because they have that turning moment where they're like they can lock in and be like
Yeah.
super serious, super straightforward, right? But then you also have like that little quirk of like, hey, I'm directionally lost. And then for Beppo, he's a fucking bear.
He is indeed a bear.
Right? We love Beppo, and he's just
God,
such a little sweetheart. Like,
I
if you truly, like, remember any of the episodes that he was in,
huh.
Yep.
this frickin' polar bear is just the most sweetest person, and the way he talks, I love
He
it.
always says I'm sorry.
I know, I really relate to it.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
I love what Film Red did for Beppo. It's similar to
Dude,
me for him
that
as a
gag
character.
of Beppo and that whole movie is like my favorite thing.
Oh, it
Oh
was
God,
so good.
I was like, Law shows up and was like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" And he's like, "Yo, you're here too." I was like, "I'm just a chauffeur."
I'm just here for
I'm just a
Beppo.
chauffeur. Yeah.
Just here for
Beppo in the
Beppo.
fit. I
Beppo's the
fucking love it.
biggest fan.
Love it. Um,
Okay, so you basically answered my next question, like who your favorite Straw Hat was, unless you have a different answer.
nah,
No, it was Zoro.
Zoro's your favorite Straw Hat.
Yeah.
she has
Uh,
like
Zoro is my favorite straw hat, yes.
she has like a
I
wall
have
painting of it.
I have a
yeah,
whole wall painting of
you
it.
did send me that. Yes,
I
you sent me
got
that
I
yesterday.
got like 3
That shit's
figures
crazy.
of him. It's great.
I think I only
I
have
love
like
it.
2 Zoro figures. I think.
I just got the one, and it was fucking like I think from Zetzi or whatever. No, one of the fucking ripoffs. Timu. There you go.
You got from
Timu.
Timu.
For the little bit that I was in, I was just like,
Oh man.
sure, I'll take it.
Okay, I changed my mind about one more question. I got 2 more for you.
Okay.
So, do you have a favorite fight?
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I, you, you can do 5
Um,
because we did 5
We
on
did
our
do 5. If you
show.
don't want to do 5, you could do 3. If you don't want to do 3, you could just do 1. Whatever you feel like doing.
God,
in terms of favorite fights, oh my lord, there's so many to choose
There's
from.
so many good ones. Like it was really hard
yeah,
when I
oh
did
yeah.
mine, cutting it down to
It's kind
5.
of really hard trying to like probably like piece together. Um, I think
Is it Sanji versus
ooh,
Wanzi? Oh my God.
no, no.
That'd be a crazy pick.
That'd be a crazy thing.
Just fight against ramen.
Um, no, I think my favorite fight would have to be the what's it called? When um Fishman Island.
Okay.
Fisherman Island, when we first get to see them through their 2-year disappearance fighting, they did a reanimation of it. I don't know if you guys watched it.
I did
I have
watch it.
not.
Um,
I heard it's good
but
though.
they did a reanimation of like the whole Fishman Island thing.
Mm.
Um, and that first iconic fight where they're just fighting, like there's a whole crowd and the Straw Hats show up, and we get to see like the first glimpse of Luffy using hockey.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think
Okay.
that had to be like one of the best fights I've seen, cause that fight was, like, the main turning point of, like, he finally learns how to use hockey. A lot of them do. All of them do, actually, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And then from there, we get to see the growth of the hockey form growing.
yeah.
So I think that had to be, like, one of the very first fights that I truly enjoyed.
I would almost say if to be specific, is it like Zoro versus like no, Luffy versus like Hody Jones? Or
Luffy versus Hoodie Jones.
okay. Okay.
Not gonna
Mhm.
lie, as much as like I'm like I don't want to say I hate Fishman Island. I'm pretty like indifferent on it, honestly.
Mhm.
Um,
It has its ups and downs.
it does have its ups and downs, especially in the original anime. It's so rough in the
Ah,
original
yeah.
anime,
It was very rough,
but
but
it the remake made it better,
it
made it
definitely did,
made it
especially
more
because they were
enjoyable to
using
watch.
Mhm. Yeah, they were using a bunch of new, like, animators, like, I don't know if you know, but, like, for
Mm.
one of the newer episodes, they had an 18-year-old animator
That's
animate
Really,
a
crazy.
whole episode.
that's crazy.
What?
It
They already went into the
you
bone?
don't know?
I didn't know.
No.
I did
Oh
not
Oh my
my
know.
god. That
god,
poor child.
so oh my god. Hold on.
He better be paid. Finally.
So,
Find some.
um, where this is spoiler, right? Like, we can spoil
No.
this?
Oh, well, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
So, the fight between Luffy and Kizaru on Egghead
Okay.
Island,
Okay.
that whole episode of that fight was animated by a brand new animator who was 18 years old.
That's
that's
crazy.
so wild.
That was
So-
his debut animation
Damn.
episode, and he
Damn.
freaking killed it.
Oh, he killed that shit.
He
Oh, yeah.
killed that shit.
No, I didn't even watch. I haven't caught up in the anime yet, only because I'm waiting to watch it with my fiance. And uh,
Mhm.
I seen that fight, and I'm just like, wow, holy crap! This is not what I thought the Kizaru versus Luffy fight to be, but it's breathes.
It's so
Mhm.
It
wild.
breathes.
I guess that would be, like, my second, like, favorite fight,
It's a good pick.
That's valid.
right?
That's one of mine. Yeah.
Because that, like not in just terms of, like, the actual characters fighting, it was just the animation. The animation went
Yeah.
so insane.
I feel like that's kind of how I went with my list. Not gonna lie, I feel like although there's some fights that like feel good, I feel like what I went with the most is the what I saw animated.
Mhm.
Okay,
Uh,
last, I got one more question here before we move on to the manga recap. What is your favorite story arc, Casey?
Ooh, story arc? Um, ooh, there's a little bit. There's quite a lot
Yeah, there's, I
of
think
story arcs
almost,
in
think there's
there.
almost 30 actually to pick from.
There's
Holy
actual
shit!
30 to pick from,
Didn't
maybe.
think about the number.
Um,
There is definitely a wrong answer here. I'm gonna give you the wrong answer so you don't pick it. It's Syrup Village. If you pick Syrup Village, I might have to kick you off the pod.
God, oh God. Get that shit out.
Oh,
Sorry, son.
definitely not Syrup Village.
Okay, you can stay.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate. Um, in terms of arc, mm, because I'm like, okay, because there's like NS Lobby,
Okay.
there's Thriller Bark, which is really good. Uh, Impel Down, Marine Ford.
Okay.
What
Okay.
else is
Those are
there?
good arcs. I can't lie.
I think okay. No, we're lying. I'm gonna say Dressrosa
Okay.
as
Oh
my favorite
really?
arc.
Big
Okay.
Joe
Okay.
man. Okay.
I'm gonna say
For real.
Dressrosa as my favorite part. And
I bet reading it was fantastic compared to the anime.
Oh,
yes,
without question.
without question. It
I
was oh my
haven't
god.
done that yet. Maybe it'll Dressrosa will be back to one of my favorites
Mhm.
if I read it.
Let's fucking hope that if they do the remake idea that I've been thinking that they're gonna do,
Mhm.
um, that they actually redo Dressrosa and not make it 118 episodes long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause oh my fucking god, bro. And it wasn't even like it was pretty to look at. Like Wano has that
Yeah.
where it's like it's pretty to look at, which really
Mhm.
helps like with the pacing.
Yeah.
Dude, Dressrosa looked like shit in the anime. It looked so
Dressrosa,
fucking
yeah,
bad.
it was very rough. It was very rough to watch, but like aside from like the anime, right? In the manga, right?
Yeah, the manga's great.
The manga's great. It's super awesome, and like the whole thing of like quote unquote like Sabo being confirmed alive, and the Kanjuro, Isho, and Kaido, and the Gear 4 being introduced. It was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
mwah.
True. True.
There's
It was
a
Hey,
lot of
mwah.
great things that happen in it. It's
yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot.
I
Fucking love that.
can only imagine what it was like being caught up at the time, having to read week to week for it, being like, when is this shit gonna end? When is this shit gonna end?
Yeah, because even the chapters, I think it was like 102 chapters
Oh wow.
for the just the Dressrosa arc.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
And that's including the Fallout too. Like it's not just like
Hmm.
Oh
them
damn.
like just them on Dressrosa. I think yeah, I have a lot of opinions on like Dressrosa cuz like I like it. I really do. I just feel like there were points when I was watching it where I straight up backed out of the episode to see how many I had left. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my
It
fucking
was
god, it's still going."
it was a long arc for sure.
I
It
think
was
there's
definitely
literally
a long arc.
I think on Crunchyroll there's literally 2 tabs because of how long it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
because
Yeah.
it's an actual 118 episode arc.
Yeah.
it
Literally.
has 2 categories because or it has 2 sections on the fucking page because of how long it is. I don't know why they didn't do that with Wano cuz Wano is like
Wano
a
is also long.
100
episodes.
episodes
Wano
longer. It's
Yeah.
literally a
Wano
100
is
episodes
like
longer.
100 and like 90 something episodes.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
Wano Kuni 809 episode 892 to episode 1088.
God. That's fucking oh my god.
Dog, I'm telling y'all right now, Tay Toei, y'all should have took a 6-month hiatus like 10 years ago.
Oh god.
Oh
What's going on,
god.
guys? What's going on, man?
That's what 194 episode arc.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Quick math.
almost
Yeah.
200
Yeah.
almost 200 episodes. And
Like they should have split
somehow
Wano.
it was more bearable than 118 episodes of Dressrosa.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I had enjoyed way more time on Wano than I did just Rosa getting through that, even as a binge watching it. Like man, I can't not think about Usopp looking to take a shot for 5 minutes straight.
Oh my god. And then Luffy riding on the back of a bull going down Pika's back for like 7 episodes straight.
Uh,
Oh
Dog.
shit.
yeah.
Dog. I don't need to see him on the back of a bull going down Pika's back for 32 minutes each episode. I don't need to see it. I don't. I really don't. As much as I love Luffy content, I don't need to see that.
Oh my god.
All right, I think that's all the questions I got for you, unless you have anything, Derek.
Mhm. All right. One before we head to the recap.
Uh-huh.
Your favorite moment that made you cry?
Ooh,
Ah,
didn't
because
even
One
think about
Piece.
that one.
It's One Piece for
So,
me. That the more that has that kind of moment, the more I'm like, okay, it's too good.
mhm.
Certified peak fiction, if you will.
So
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure you both are going to agree with me on this one, but the passing of Going Mary.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Yeah, that's
yeah.
fair. Yeah, yeah.
Y'all,
I
Like,
mean,
okay, like there's a lot that could have happened. Like, oh, when Ace died, right? But
Mhm.
like the fact that I cried over a goddamn boat.
Everybody's in the I cried over a boat club.
yeah,
It's just
motherfucker did it.
like how did they do that? Right?
Yeah, it's fucked. I
Beautifully
It was so bad. It was
written.
oh
Super valid.
I literally
Oh,
got
that's
a
funny.
clip of people reacting to that earlier,
yeah.
and
Oh, really?
I cried to that. Everybody gangster until Going Mary says "Go
Until
Menne,
Going Mary.
Go Menne."
No.
No.
Oh, real shit.
Okay,
Oh.
before we go into the manga recap, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real
All right,
quick
bet.
because your boy gotta pee. This is the manga recap for chapter 1154. I Can't Even Die. And on our cover page, we got Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 38. At the grave of a hero born in West Blue and brought up in Ringo. And we got who we got on this cover? We got Kiku, we got Yamato, page one, Ulti, and the Yakuza bitch. I can't remember her
Really?
name.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't blame
I
you. I
can't.
don't. Also don't.
There's so many Wano characters. I cannot remember 90% of their names.
Literally.
And this is, I think we talked about this yesterday, Derek, but this is the guy that everybody thought was Zoro's dad, right?
Oh, yeah. Um, or like, I would assume it would be the lineage, or like for like what would we call it? Like grandfather, whatever.
It was like his
We
uncle,
call it the
or like, it was like,
ancestor.
I guess it was like his
Yeah,
uncle, but everybody thought it was his dad or something. I don't remember. He put it in the SBS. I just,
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like an ancestor or something. But like, yeah, it all we can really get is that it's just a dude that went where Zoro is from the village. That's all I
well,
got from it.
I really like this cover story, but I think we said this yesterday too. Is that I don't know where this is going,
Yeah,
and I would like to know where it's going.
because it's technically already like her journey is kind of completed, but now she's just doing those side missions, and I'm like, oh really? Okay.
Because like they already fought Who's Who and beat Who's
Yep.
Who, which I forgot that happened.
Yep.
Till just now.
I can't believe he even like survived. Not gonna lie.
I can't believe he let a racist survive of all people.
Listen, man.
You let the guy who loves ska die, but
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 Nah, ska is great. I don't know what you
listen,
guys are talking
no,
about.
listen.
Basil
He let ska loving Basil Hawkins die
Hawkins.
and kept the racist Who's Who alive. Why am I surprised? He let the guy who almost sexually assaulted Nami like 3 separate times in Thriller Bark live, I guess.
That's true. Um, what are you trying to say, man?
I mean, he's dead now, but
True.
he
True.
lived a little too long.
Hard agree. Hard agree.
All right,
Especially with Loki's mother. Anyway.
dude, fucking droopy-eyed bitch.
I fucking hate that woman already. Moment she first got introduced, I said something. I was like, too much. Anyways,
Too much.
is it me that's reading
Yeah,
first? Oh,
reading
okay.
the first 3 pages.
63 years ago, Elbaf's pass. Lord Jarl! Jarl, the oldest man in the present day, lost his partner. Cascade Beard Jorul was struck down dead by the hands of a certain young girl. Her name was Charlotte Linlin, a mere human, yet she left a large part of the giant village in ruins. She would later go on to become an emperor, earning the epithet Big Mom. The same year, Elbaf faced a string of tragedies. It was calamity after calamity. Sudden fires, windstorms, and bitter cold waves devastated the crops. The abnormal weather was also brought fishing to a halt. This once magnificent land has fallen into famine. All right, it's a complete.
You
Oh
got
God,
the
hold
you
on.
got the next 2 pages, my guy.
Next two, okay. Okay. Now, okay, hold on. Fuck. Should I even give this woman a voice? No, fuck it. No, she doesn't deserve it. Now, do you see? This is all the child's doing. This land was cursed because you all failed to kill it immediately. No, surely it's just a coincidence. And then a crash happens. And then here comes little baby old Loki. He's going goo.
God, he's so cute.
He's super cute. How dare she hate him? She didn't even got a choice on that. Yeah, he's staring at me. God, Prince Loki.
I'm just picturing a
Take it
grown
away.
ass man going, "Gah."
Oh no, I bet Loki as a baby is gonna have like a deep baritone like voice in the anime. I'm calling it
Wah.
right now.
Wah.
I mean, if you've seen how big he is, then yeah.
No,
He's
dude,
gonna
look
sound
at him in the
exactly like
camera.
Markiplier.
Yeah.
Wah.
Take it away from me. Don't ever let that monster near me again. Wah. Prince Loki, you must keep away from your mother's room. And he's just crying. Gouge out those eyes. Monstrous eyes. If it left unchecked, his curse will grow till it brings about this nation's collapse. Wah, I'm hungry. Sorry, sweetie, that was the last bit of bread we had. You're going raving? We could have easily steal what we need from humans. Ain't that how it's always been in Elbaf's history? Don't be ridiculous. A senseless raid on them would only bring shame to Elbaf. That's the land of the law of the land now. Those bastards from the Hunter's village are attacking. What are they? It seems they hit other villages too. Quick, arm yourselves. Don't let them loot the village. Eternal giant struggles weren't unheard of. During desperate times, what? Hold on. Reading? What? Wait a minute.
Reading?
Hold on. Internal giant struggles weren't unheard of during desperate times, but these incidents only resulted in making the period more severe, bloody. The country was gulfed in chaos and misery. I heard a rumor about the princeling born in the castle. Alright, who's next?
And the bitterness festered as the spirits broke. He's cursed. Hey, wait. Huh? Hey, Harridan, your brother doomed this country with his curse. Huh? Wait, I didn't do the Harridan voice. Hang on, let me do that again. Your brother doomed this country with his curse. Huh? As his elder brother, you'll take responsibility as a sacrifice. What are you gonna talk? What are you talking about? Don't you know my son's a cutie who's gonna be the world's longest living man? Canada, you're nothing but an outsider who seduced Harold. Go to hell! I love this country. The little finger on my bob.
Then Harold pulls up.
Harold comes in. I'm gonna flatten you, King Harold. Daddy. King Harold. Brothers, you must not fight amongst each other. The king? Word reached me about Loki's birth and the recent famine. I was building rapport with various nations when the news came. Our allies acted without hesitation. They loaded tons of food and supplies to be shipped here. Humans may be small in stature, but not in will. Our allied nations come together to ensure that we got enough to truly fill and satiate our giant bellies. We graciously accept their aid. Harold, how are we supposed to dock on the island? Yeah, ha ha ha. It's just as big as you'd expect. Dig in and fill your hearts with gratitude. If these good folk are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all our might. Remember, this tiny world is ours to share. Queen Estrid continued to publicly declare that the plagues suffered by Elbaf were brought on by the accursed prince right up until the eve of Harold's return. She denounced her son with bitter hatred until her final anguished breath. Rest in peace, you droopy-eyed bitch.
Get fucked, lizard.
Naturally, the people believed her passing was part of the curse. Loki, my boy. I mean, my son.
CDI Zelda. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He was born with a condition that affects his eyes. Well, he could see, but I understand. What a pity. He can't even smile for me. I guess it makes sense. He did just lose his mother. At only a few months old, Loki had given up on hope. But man, that'd be quite a slip if that baby was that big at a few days old. That's fucked.
That's crazy.
You sure have a lot of scrapes. No, those are.
Oh,
Time to read.
I know. I'm just prefacing now. I'm not gonna be doing any voice.
You don't have to.
Okay. That shit was
Sorry,
so hilarious.
We just got into character. My bad.
It's all good. It was just, oh my. I was laughing way too hard. Had to mute my mic. Harold's diplomacy soon started to bear fruit, and Elbaf's winter finally came to a close. Branch Route 1? That's right. It'll help build inter-village trade and communication. Restoring the fractured nation and venturing across the seas continued to be prioritized, while other things became an afterthought. Freak. Estrid's older brother was appointed as Loki's personal steward. This is the realm of the dead. Isn't it dangerous here? The coastline keeps this area separated, so the beast won't come near. You're so cute when you're worried. We got a little bit of pinch cheeking action over here.
Pinch, 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 pinch,
That's
pinch.
so
Pinch,
cute.
pinch, pinch, pinch. Don't you have training with Elbow from West Village? You should head back. This is Ida's Tavern, you hear? Fishermen, castaways, even pirates. I'm ready for any and all customers. With any luck, I'll be of help to Harold. 56 years ago, Jarl's house. You were at the scene of the reverie incident, Harold. Yeah, my friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me in as one of his guards. I couldn't ask the questions I wanted to without blowing my cover. If that murder hadn't happened, I might have been exposed. If you were caught, all of this world would be the least of your worries. Have you ever heard about the Galera Warhammer Company? Quote unquote, the Great Hammer Battalion Faringa might be a spin on Galila.
Crazy.
Crazy. They're that gruff troop of giant shipwrights that arm themselves with warhammers, right? I thought they were just a myth. No, they existed. They really did travel far and wide, sending letters back to Elbaf. The final letter said they'd all been captured. Can you believe it? Over 100 warriors were taken prisoner, including ancient giants. You think the world government was responsible? There's no doubt that they once faced the great enemy. However, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point in history. To be blunt, there's probably a deeper reason why your ideals haven't worked out, and it has nothing to do with you. Lingering animosity, huh? These are just rumors, but I also heard a story about a frozen army of giants somewhere. It seems some of our people are regarded as enemies of the larger world. Clearly, but I've already resolved to face my hurdle. Prince Loki, I know you cursed and killed my little sister. Prince Loki.
Hey, fuck that guy, by the way.
Fucking
I fucking
fucking
hate
punk ass.
Istrid and his fucking family. None of the fucking people who apply these culture concepts when some families just doesn't work that way. Anyways.
But anywho,
Anywho, is it my turn?
it is your turn.
It is your turn.
Okay. All right. Now let's see what kind of garbage we'll be serving you up today. Fucking fuck that guy, Stewart. That stewardess fucking sucks. Wow, the horse of the fortune died. Fuck that eight-legged horse for some reason. Why did he?
The horse
Why?
didn't do nothing. We just fucking hate him.
He just kind of showed up and then died. And okay. Oh sure. I mean, it's supposed to be lucky, but I mean, I'm taking it with a grain of salt.
Allegedly lucky.
Yeah. And then, all right, and then this panel, by the way, shows of Loki growing old to add to context. And then the last panel here says the steward's boy was in the the steward's body was in the realm of the dead. Nah, I think Loki definitely caught a body that day.
He definitely did.
There's just no fucking way. All right, and it says 48 years before present day. The villages drew closer in terms of trade and identity, and the nation stood together. My dream is to join hands with many others, countries, and around the planet for the giant race to be welcome all over this grand world. He's trying so much. He's going to be a king who will go down in history. Well, you look thrilled, Hydrogen. Is it because your illegitimate prince Loki is the true heir, right? You're just an illegitimate throwaway. And then Loki snickering as Hydrogen tears up. And then it cuts to this is a disaster. King's Herald's already left on the voyage and they're coming. Close the gate and the doors. Get the children inside. And here comes Loki busting through with Stampede animals, right?
Strong world animals.
Strong World. Sorry, I knew I was getting the movie's
good?
gonna be mixed up. Which is crazy to see them here.
Bro, that ape in the background looks like one of those apes you fight on in One Piece Odyssey.
It does actually. I haven't played. I haven't played the demo of that. I haven't even played that. But I heard it was good.
It's fun.
Anywho, Loki's here saying, "Beat him up, guys! This is Elbaf's the world's strongest country. We don't need weaklings here." Loki, driven by scorn, unleashed chaos onto Elbaf, and then cuts to a panel him almost swinging on an old lady, and then crashing into a dude's house. And the narrator says he laughed at the feeble as they ran. And then, oh, this is you, buddy. Huh?
Oh, you want me to do the voice?
Yeah.
Hey, Loki.
I have to mute again.
Dad went through hell to rebuild this village. Huh? You think you can get to call my father Dad? I don't get why everybody respects him. He's dumb for trying to play nice with those human insects. That's crap. We should all try to see from each other's perspectives. Don't get cocky just because you're big. Boom. Being cocky's my right. I'm the prince. Ah! Don't you dare talk back to me, runt. Hydrogen! Stay back, Gerd. He'll think you're his friend. Loki will hit you next. Boom. We are his friends, you dummy. And Gerd punched Goldberg in the head. Now he's got a big old knot on the top of his head.
I love that guy.
He looks like he died. She punched him so hard he died.
I know, he passed out. X's for the eyes, tongue sticking out.
Dude, he looks like a Lego character when they die.
Yeah. She got conquerors hockey confirmed.
Hyrdine! Hyrdine! Hyrdine, are you okay? He needs first aid! You're so pathetic. I could puke, Hyrdine. Just a group of weaklings huddling together. It's because your mom's filthy blood. Young master, that's going too far. He's still son of the king. He's also a prince. Don't call him a prince. Loki spread pain and destruction, but nothing he did filled the hole in his heart. We see him. I'm assuming he's running away in this shot.
I think. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, he is running away from
that, or he's like beating the fuck out of people. I don't know.
True.
We got a giant woman holding her child that's bleeding. In this next panel, we have a shot of Loki crying with the snot coming out of his nose, but he's biting his lips so you can't see that he's crying. And then we get another shot of this dude jumping off of the tree. I mean, this time he's doing it of his free will, but last time his mom tried to shoot a 3-pointer into hell.
Literally.
But
what would Spearrun to be the bad mom?
You
like,
see, in this panel, you see the cloud trail following him down, and you see a big explosion. Smash! I can't even die.
My poor boy.
The
I actually
poor
feel
boy.
bad. I feel so bad for Loki. I feel bad for both of them, but I really love the dynamic they have here because it just shows two kids kind of like not sure what to do with themselves, but they're trying to be something.
Yeah,
and belong to something, and that work out for little Loki man. All right, and then it's you, Katie, for this last one.
Yeah.
Send us home.
Send us home. So we have Loki just crying and a mountain being literally slashed in half. What's the deal with this island? Where's the welcome committee? You see some dogs and some animals barking and growling. Oh ho! We found one. Look, it's a giant whelp. This is definitely Elbath. Gee ha ha ha! This Brad's got one hell of a devil face. I know, but I know he's a giant, but isn't he a bit too big? Hey kid, why you crying? Then we cut into like this big panel where you see some very peculiar and recognizable men. I don't want to spoil it too much, but like, I'll say the one thing that they have in there.
No, they I think we're already a spoiler cast reading the chapter, so like
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
Well, this will be out tomorrow, so
yeah. It's fine though.
Yeah, but yeah, Shiki, Whitebeard are there. Fucking Buckingham Stussy is in this panel. Surprisingly, yeah.
We'll save the big name for you, Casey.
I always pronounce his name wrong.
No, you got this. Even better.
I always pronounce his name wrong. All right, but Harold spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the reverie. He single-handedly killed a Navy HQ admiral and vanished without a trace. This feat earned him a massive bounty and the government's IRE. All right, kid, you better say this to both these questions. I ain't the type to take no for an answer. First off, this is Elbath, land of the giants, yeah? Second, we'll find Harold here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just I hear Blackbeard's voice in Rocks. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the future captain of the Rock Pirates, father of Emperor Blackbeard. We have Rocks DC Beck.
Holy shit, y'all.
But this is a fucking chapter, bro. This is a fucking. We get good on this chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this in the this previous recording or no yesterday to you, Brandon, that like now we're seeing all these like characters that we've been foreshadowed for forever.
Yeah.
Now this is like a sign of Endgame, like seeing Rox's face and having it confirmed to be his father is, I think, crazy work.
We also talked about this yesterday as like this is the first time that he's ever put in parentheses who this person is related to.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
He has never done that before. Like this is a first.
I wonder if because he wrote it this way that Rox never sees Teach.
I
don't think he ever.
wonder.
I wonder if like he never once like interacted with this kid. Or hell, we don't even. I bet we don't even get to see his mom. Like,
Probably not.
who
And
knows?
honestly, do we need to? Probably not. Like I don't
I agree with that one.
I don't really need to
Yeah.
see who Blackbeard's mom is. Like I really
True.
don't. I don't care.
We're already like at to the point where like we're moved on from whose Luffy's mother is. And
Luffy's
then
Luffy's mom is the Don.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. I apologize.
Not
For no disrespect.
she may not be his biological mom, but that woman is his mom.
Literally,
Yes.
no. That's his mother right there. Oh shit.
Okay, let's get
I'm
general thoughts from everybody on this chapter. Derek, you want to start us off?
Yes. One I love at more I see Whitebeard interact with anybody in his younger days, and then seeing him around rocks, and then his first instinct of seeing Loki was why was he crying, and then he noticed that he's like abnormally huge than other giants. It just shows like how kind-hearted he is, but then I'm just like, so how is he with the rest of these motherfuckers, bro? How do you see eye to eye to a person that probably doesn't have that same amount of kindness to another person, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just so curious of what was so charming or what Rocks did to get everybody on board. Type beat. And another thing is Rocks in his design doesn't look like he has a weapon. So is he a hockey man or is he a devil fruit user or both?
I wonder because this is the first time that we're seeing him in general. Like we've seen him in silhouette plenty of times.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
I'm
very
guessing he's a
curious.
devil fruit user.
He has to be.
He has to be.
I bet it's a devil fruit devil fruit that the government doesn't want to talk about. Maybe it's too strong, like the Nikki fruit.
I was
Mhm.
literally about to say, what if he was the previous
Nika user? That's
previous user.
crazy.
Something that just
That'd
came
be
into my head. Again,
crazy.
if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there that it's the first thing that came in my brain is like, what if he was the original user of the fruit? Or at least maybe not
That'd
the
be
original, but the one
cool.
before Luffy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What if his fruit was? What if he had the Yami no Mi? You think that would be possible?
That's also possible.
Because I don't. Because Thatch finds it. So
And Blackbeard kills him for it.
yeah. So it could in continuity could make sense. Um, I don't know. I look you. I'm hoping that he has a devil fruit, and I hope it's something we haven't seen yet.
You know what?
Um,
I
but
agree
it'd be
with you.
cooler. But it'd be cooler if it was like a fruit that we've already seen. Um,
Or a new fruit
yeah,
yet to come.
yeah. Um, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What else? Anyone else has anything
Casey,
to
you
add
got
at least
anything?
about rocks or anything?
Oh, all I have to say though is that the artwork for what they're doing and everything is just fantastic.
Oh, it's solid. Oh, it's solid as fuck.
Especially like the double pages, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember, but like the double page a little bit before this, where it's like you see this page of these massive giant like um the gallery, the members of the Frozen, right? The
Mm-hmm.
giants and
Yeah.
the what? Two of them are frozen. That Nami and Chopper,
Oh, yeah. I'm Punk
Chopper
Hazard.
found in Punk Hazard. Like
Yeah.
it's
Those.
just it's so nice seeing just like how far like
What is
art
calling
wise
that?
and story paneling has
Mm.
gone through.
It's fucking peak, actually.
Is freaking peak.
And so it makes One Piece fucking magnificent, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I just want
These.
to want y'all to point out. I just want to point out because we talked about this yesterday about that spread
Shoot.
with Nami and Chopper. That spread happened in chapter 660.
Yeah,
We are now in chapter 1154, and he is
That's
bringing
like.
that shit back. That is over 500 chapters, or close to 500 chapters. I think
That's why he's my
490. I
goat.
think 495 to be exact.
That's why he's my goat.
That's why he's.
My goat.
But he's the goat. The goat.
I was gonna mention that, but now Casey got me to that, beat me to that. Good on you, Chep. Um,
good on.
let me see what else. I was trying to take commentary on. Let me see. Let me see. I'm looking through the chapter actually. Um, I do love seeing more Harold. Um, but then I just want to see him in the fight.
Yeah.
Just give I want to see that. Just give me a fight that he. Or maybe that's what we're gonna get right now. Is next chapter we'll get Harold versus Rocks, and he just gets murked,
Interesting.
and that's how Joe Rule gets, or yeah, Joe Rule gets this fucking little fucking sword in his head.
I didn't even think about that. You're probably totally right.
I mean,
And then
that's how like
and
seeing how he came up into like the ending of this chapter being like, hey, we can find Harold here, right?
mhm.
Like, you know that something is about to go down between those two, specifically Rox and Harold,
Yeah.
and it's about to be epic.
I'm just wondering how or why. I wonder if he. I'm obviously it's because of the incident that, but I'm curious of why um Rocks would chase Harold of all people, unless he has something that he wants. Which, now that I think about it, maybe Rocks wanted the devil fruit that was passed down to Harold's lineage. Maybe
Mhm.
it's probably what he was looking for. Because I mean, uh, Blackbeard is always going for devil fruits, or he literally made his whole crew devil fruit users. So I would assume that Rocks has that like value sense to it when it comes to devil fruits.
Like that similar idea.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes, like
But it
I feel
also
that
could be just a simple revenge thing. Because
true,
remember,
true.
Harold is the one, like, who saw, quote unquote, Rox, you know,
Mm-hmm.
killing the
That's true.
Marine at the headquarters. So he's probably like, oh, this dude knows a little bit too much. And he's a giant and, they're respectable for like their shipwright and their brute strength and power.
Ooh, now that you say that, he is a giant in the Reverie, so he
Mm.
definitely would have known who
So
to
he
look
definitely
for.
would have known. And,
Okay,
they have a
that's
high bounty on this dude. So it could also be like Rock's not wanting to, have any like trouble or slip
Mhm.
up more so
Right.
because even with his strength, if you got like so many giants,
Mm.
especially a future Loki coming into play, there's gonna be some big trouble
Oh
happening.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
So
For anybody, really. Um, I feel like another thing is well, kind of going back to like the Blackbeard having his crew have devil fruits. Do you think um uh Rox's crew is trying to do the same thing? Um, like
like having all devil fruit users.
yeah. Like I'm curious to like see if like Whitebeard would ever get they ever show him getting the devil fruit. He gets that with rocks, or like they go out pirating and he finds it and he's like, oh, I'm taking this.
Mhm.
It's
I mean,
possible. It's very possible.
I'm out here fucking brainstorming fucking ideas, and I also wondering if like if Shiki was the one that cut that mountain, if he did that with like just pure hockey, or did he do that like fucking what was it, the float fruit? That's what he had.
I wonder because that sound effect says schlunk.
The slunk.
So I
It does say
wonder
that.
if I wonder if he cut it and
He
had
just
it.
pure cut it.
I wonder if he cut it or if he just like had somebody punch it or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Well,
Is
freak
it,
man,
is it my turn?
did a good job.
My turn
Yes,
for thoughts.
yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start at the beginning of this shit.
Bet.
So we talked about this yesterday as well, but Big Mom causing so much damage when she is literally the size of a pinto bean compared to like the size of giants
Yeah,
is fucking insane.
that first panel shows it all. They just Big Mom like next to Jorul's body, and she's just barely like half his size. Is crazy. Like Oda knows how to make that size comparison, but like, goddamn,
Yeah, she's fucking massive. She like has massive strength for a child.
human child, by the way.
Yeah, and I wanted to point this out about I'm jumping a little ahead here, but about I think her name Estrid.
Yeah.
Um Estrid almost kind of looks like a snake. Like
She kind of does. I see that.
um and God, baby Loki is so sad. It it breaks my heart
Oh
because it's like
God.
it's literally like all he wants is love, and his own mother won't even give it to him. Like this is like one of the worst moms in the whole entire series, point blank, period. And I
Oh God. I would have not
shit
have that.
fucking upsets me. Um, and I wonder if something I'm just thinking of. I wonder if Hardin is just angry at Loki purely because of the things he's heard, or if he's like, or if he's angry at Loki just for like existing, like a lot of these people are.
Mm.
Um,
I look. You feel like Hydrogen, like I bet he doesn't have that same spite like everyone else has, where they
right,
want Loki dead. I feel like he doesn't like him, obviously, but he doesn't feel like it's like Loki should just not exist anymore.
right,
Um, I feel like just that's just like I don't know the human side of me saying that, but I feel like the way Hydrogen's mother is like I feel like she would have raised him to be a person that like was outgoing like that or
yeah,
thoughtful about that. Um, I mean, hey, I mean he has friends, so I would assume like that he does like back them up and you know show each other some respect and love type shit.
Right.
So I don't know, but at the same time, I also see like him, like it's his bully. So like, why wouldn't you
That's
wanna
also true.
like why wouldn't you want to fucking punch that dude and like have negative feelings towards him?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I feel the relationships is. I hope they like make up. They'd be cool, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
I could see that. I could see that happening after the flashback for sure.
Yeah.
Um Also, I like this interesting idea of Harold trying to join the world government. I just think this is so
Really?
I think this is so interesting because he's trying to be a part of the reverie and trying to like
Mm.
make these connections with like all these other countries, and
Yeah.
they like for some reason don't want him involved, and I'm assuming it's probably the Elbaf's connection to the sun god.
Yeah, the Nika
Um,
thing, you know.
it's just what makes sense to me. Um,
Yeah. That uh yeah, I can agree.
um, Also, it's very interesting to see this panel of Harold crying over Estrid.
I did find that interesting. I didn't
Um,
think he'd care,
I don't.
honestly.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think he even liked that bitch. Like, like I
Uh,
genuinely don't think he even liked her.
maybe he's just too compassionate, but I
Maybe.
don't know, man. I don't know. It didn't look like he liked her that much when she first was, introduced.
Yeah. Also, this conversation between Harold and Gerald
Yeah.
is very very interesting. Um, we've already talked about the ice giants, or the ice
Mhm.
giants
Mhm.
that got frozen, but like them talking about how like there's lingering animosity between the world government and the giant race, again probably goes back to the sun god. Um, Also, possibly Loki's first 2 kills in this chapter. We did talk a lot about these couple pages of Loki and Hyrudin fighting.
Mhm.
Um, Also
Mhm.
think I like this parallel of how reminiscent this is of Loki jumping off of this tree, almost very reminiscent of Kaido jumping off Sky Island at the end of Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Um, and
Shows
this,
very much aura.
yeah, and he can't die.
It just feels worse because he's crying because he
Yeah,
he probably like just is not feeling the greatest
he
at that moment.
definitely wants to die.
Kaido, I feel like I feel a little bit bad for him, but he lived and then he just whooped ass. So I kind of
Yeah, and
But
um,
at the same time, it was like Kaido accepted the fact that he was like, okay, like I can't
yeah.
do this, right? But with Loki, with having, like you said, like his mom hating on him and having a
Mhm.
lot of, backlash because he was quote unquote cursed.
Yeah, and
Um,
then doing all the ruckus
and them
he's been
covering up
doing.
his eyes and everything. So he was faced with a lot of backlash with that. So obviously like they're two different reactions, even though like they're both a similar type of character. And
right.
Mm,
not like similar in type of like power, strength, and reasoning and whatnot, but like the type
mm.
that like,
How they're written.
oh, how they're raised, I'm trying to die, I'm not feeling the greatest, yada yada
Mm,
yada. One is still trapped. Loki
mm.
is still trapped, but like Kaido at the end just accepted it.
Yeah,
That's true.
and
Spin fact.
I'll talk about this final 2 pages, and then we will get on to the theory talk. Um,
Bet.
I think we talked about this earlier, Derek, when I was giving you a ride home, but
Mm,
I think more movie characters should become canon in the One Piece manga. So it is very, very, very
yeah.
cool to see Shiki the Golden Lion actually be a character.
God,
Um,
and say something like
uh, him not be a freak with the steering wheel in his head, and
Oh, I didn't even notice that. He looked. No wonder I liked the way he looked. It's because he doesn't have that shit on him, bro.
he doesn't have his fuck ass clown doctor and the gorilla with him.
Thank God.
We also got
Yeah.
Miss Buckingham here as well,
Yeah.
which is super crazy. Even though like this again, these are all people that we knew were a part of the crew, but it's very interesting to see how Rock's first 3 members of the crew are 2 guys and a woman. Because Rock's, while he may have had women on his crew, did not have very many. I think we know for a fact he had 3, and it was Stussy, Yon, what is her name? Yon.
Warrior?
Oh, no, I don't know that one actually.
I think it
I know
was.
Glorious.
I think it was either Nyan or Gloriosa. I can't remember, but
Yeah, Gloriosa.
and and Shaki was on his crew too.
Oh, you're
And
right.
that got put in an anime episode, which I think that's crazy that we got that reveal in an anime.
I know that.
That was in the Kuma flashback. I don't think she was in that 2-page spread in the actual chapter.
No.
And we're talking about the girls, right? In the crew?
Yes.
Yeah.
For like the rock pirates,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So, like,
I did
yeah,
not
it
know
would
that.
be like Gloriosa, Stussy, and wasn't it
Shaki, you said?
I think it was
Linlin?
Yeah, so Linlin
Charlotte
too.
Linlin?
Oh,
Linlin
Lily,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so Big Mom was
Yeah.
in the crew as well.
Mhm.
Hang on, I'm gonna look
Can't
up. I'm going to the One Piece wiki.
Okay,
Oh.
I was about to look it up too.
let me pull it up as well.
'Cause
But I
I'm-
think it was Linlin in the crew. No?
Yeah, yes, Big Mom
Yeah,
was
If
in
I
the crew.
remember.
Big
Big
Mom
Mom was in the crew.
Big Mom was in the crew. Yes. So okay, so holy fucking shit, the One Piece wiki has so many ads. Jesus.
I have the crew.
So Rox Dizabek, Edward Newgate, Charlotte Linlin, Kaido, Shiki, Captain John, Stussy, Gloriosa, Strusen was a member of the
the Big
Rocks.
Mom
I
shit.
can't fucking believe that.
Bro, yeah, he's just in the corner of the fucking panel. You couldn't even see that one.
Also, Gil Bastar. Do you know who this guy is?
So
I'm asking because I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. Yes.
So he wasn't Thriller Bark, but he was a character in one of Oda's original one-shots.
Yeah. I think you told me that actually.
That was in the most recent SBS, I think.
Which is cool to fucking. I love that he did that. Honestly, I like that he just like, oh, you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna use it somehow in here.
Also, I think it's very funny that it says on the One Piece wiki that the affiliates of the Rocks Pirates were Prometheus and Napoleon.
Yes.
Does it?
Oh, you know, the sun and the
And,
hat,
yeah.
hat that is a sword.
Yup.
We're affiliates of the Rocks Pirates.
We love that.
I want to see that.
I think that'll do it for the manga recap. I don't really have anything else I want to say. Other than this Rocks reveal is fucking crazy. I'm not surprised that this is what he looked like. I kind of figured when he was shown in silhouette, I was like, okay, this is possibly gonna be like Blackbeard's dad.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, he probably is gonna be Blackbeard's dad. I was like, it probably won't be revealed for a very long time. And I guess technically in the grand scheme of things, it was like what, 6 years from first name drop to like actual full-blown introduction.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, genuinely, it wasn't that long, but it still is crazy reveal in this chapter. That'll do
I mean,
it.
but what's so cool about it? Sorry, I just want to say one more thing.
Go right ahead.
So, like, like with like you guys saying about like the silhouette and everything, right? A lot of
Mhm.
people were theorizing, yeah, this could be like the father of Blackbeard and all that stuff like that.
Mhm.
and like the childhood portrait of like Teach crying in the corner. I don't
Yeah.
know if you remember that portrait, but
Yes.
like it makes sense how he was orphaned and he never met his father and all that stuff like that.
It does that.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Oh.
then
okay,
and then
okay.
because Whitebeard like was part of the crew, he knew
True.
who
Yeah.
Teach was, but still like allowed him to join the crew.
Still took him in.
He
Just
didn't
like
even
he
like.
did for Ace.
Yeah,
Just
he
like
didn't
he
like
did for
bat an
Ace.
eye.
Didn't question it, didn't bat an eye or anything. But still took him in, never said a word about it, and treated them as like his own son.
Mhm.
So crazy.
Right.
Ah,
And it
shit.
was so crazy.
Mm.
And
Mm.
like being back on the fact of like Rocks, you know, the father being at the reverie, you can also conclude that he can be like like a high ranking marine that
Mhm.
like kind of like defected and went
Huh.
rogue,
Huh. This
or
is
he
why.
has his own like little kingdom that he has and that he's trying to build, and that's why he is also at Elbath
This is why we have 3 people
for
on
the
the podcast.
Giants,
Holy shit! You're right.
right?
You're right.
So like
Freaking.
there's truly a lot that like that you can that happens and you can theorize kind of like a
Mhm.
little bit, you know, getting like different perspectives and everything. But like I just thought that like, oh, it was so good.
And
No, I love that you laid that out. Actually.
this is why we have 3 people on the pod.
Ideas fucking bounce super hard, and they're fucking. Wow, that's so good. I didn't even think about it like that. Um, I do find it crazy that uh, I guess they're more. Actually, I don't. Well, I guess there's a few pirates that have killed that got notoriety, but I don't think anybody got notoriety for killing a Navy admiral.
Yeah,
Like,
I think Rocks might be the first one.
and
Mhm.
I think that's crazy. And another thing you pointed out was that he was at Reverie, and then he's at Elbath.
Mhm.
Um, I'm just not thinking like how fast can he do that? How did he even get into the Reverie first place?
Mhm.
That's what I'm curious about. For at
Man,
least,
I didn't even fucking
like,
think about that. Oh my
yeah,
god, how did he get
like
there?
like if he was able to do something like that, like who in his fucking crew has like ability like that? I mean, it makes sense that Shiki would still have the float because then transportation wouldn't be no fucking problem.
Mm.
Bro can just be like, yo, tink tink, let's go, guys, and then fucking go in. Like shit. I wonder if we'll see uh what Rock's ship look like. I don't know if we've seen that.
Watch it be just a logboat.
I would
Mhm.
love a
Yeah,
giant logboat
like
would be
just like
great.
I mean, he
Blackbeard's
could
first ship.
also be at Elbath just to be like, "Hey, can y'all giants make me a ship big enough for me?" Like, you know?
Ooh,
That
you're
is
probably right.
crazy.
Like he also could be there just for that. Like
Oh
there's so
my
many
god.
possible options that could just happen.
I mean,
But we won't know till the next chapter
yeah,
comes
it's
up.
so true. I mean, do you think Rox would be the type to fucking blackmail a person? I don't know. I feel like he just looks like a motherfucker that wants to scrap. He just does not give a fuck. He'll do it
Mhm.
As it
real string.
stands right now, it seems like he's less of a pussy than his son. So I mean,
Most definitely. Oh, most
Ooh.
definitely. But I feel like they think the same. That makes sense in the way they fight.
you're probably right
Like
on that front. Yeah.
like
Mhm.
he probably knows how much he could do, and he'll rely on that in the indoor. Like sometimes with that fucking destiny, if he so does the same thing as his son, or think of fate and destiny the same way as his son does. Um. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for what I
All
want to say for
right.
the chapter to wrap it up.
So that'll do it for the manga recap this week. Um, we'll take a quick little break, and then we will go into our theory talk.
Theories.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love theories. I always have
Theories.
so many theories. Oh,
It's a game theory.
This is our theory and matchup segment. We got tons of theories to talk about. Tons of theories to talk about.
teehee. I'm so excited.
For sure.
Because our friend, your friend, everybody's friend, Casey has a ton of theories to talk about.
I have a lot.
Good. I have very little.
Yeah,
And
very little.
I have
very
a
little and or
couple.
just questions.
I have a couple that I feel like pretty passionate about, but I
Mhm.
don't
Okay.
have a ton.
Mhm.
But whoever wants to start us off can totally do so.
If you want to start off with like your passionate one, that way I can kind of narrow down my list of theories.
Okay,
Yeah, we could go to
so
me
fair.
last because I have a lot.
Fair.
so
Okay.
one that I've kind of subscribed to for the past couple years is that the all blue is not a destination,
Yes.
it's a promise,
Mhm.
and the red line has to be destroyed for that promise to come to pass.
Yes.
That's one that I've subscribed to for a very long time. How they get there, I don't know, but it's one that
Mhm.
it's one that I've really liked. I also like this one that I heard from another podcast.
Uh-uh.
Shout out Ed from the One Piece podcast.
Oh yeah, this one's a banger.
Where the world was built in the world government's image, and what I mean by that is they used oars, the continent puller, after the void century to pull all of these islands to different segments of the world and put the red line directly in the middle.
Mhm.
Because with a name like the continent puller, it
Has to mean something.
it makes sense.
Mhm.
And ever since that reveal on Egghead about the hole in the middle of the earth and the ocean rising 4 meters, it only makes sense that like this world was built in the
Oh,
noble's image.
oh,
Mhm.
I kind of definitely subscribe to that one too. I mean, that just like fucking tickles my brain in a way because I mean, I could see it too. Like this is something I feel like aligns with the Gorsei and Emu's fucking views,
Yeah.
how they and how much control they really have over the world.
I mean, they have a good amount.
Just a
Oh,
little bit.
just
Just a
like
little
all like
bit.
everybody except the Giants type beat. Which is crazy to think about that like uh I bet the emu really fears the Giants that much that instead of trying to befriend them or take advantage of them, rather just stay away from them to avoid as much conflict with them as possible to kind of retain what they actually have.
Mhm.
Because the way I think of it, they want to like maximize like the control and minimize the damage that could be done. And
Yeah.
I feel like if the Giants just destroyed everything, what would be the point? So I feel like yeah, that's something to think about, I guess.
There's a little
Uh,
bit just to think about.
Totally.
Ugh.
What you got, Casey?
No, you go.
I ain't got nothing. Go ahead.
You ain't got anything. Okay, so leading back onto like all blue. Um,
Okay.
you
Oh,
know how you said that you had to have like the red line destroyed?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about this with Derek at work when he found
uh,
out I was a big One Piece fan.
yeah,
And I
huge
was like,
revelation.
what's going to happen is that towards the end, when they all reach Laugh Tale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, it's a race to Laugh Tale, it's a race to find the One Piece. And what's going to happen is once, like, the Straw Hats reach Laugh Tale, there's gonna be a big war breakout that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen between the Marines, the pirates, and the rebellion, all because of the One Piece. And when this war breaks out, it's going to be a massive destruction, especially because of the allies that the Straw Hats have,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that they have um, a very powerful ancient weapon on their side
Yeah.
True,
that can
true.
cause the destruction of the Grand Line, of the Red
May-
Line,
Maybe
Okay.
even two,
Okay.
right?
because the Momo.
Mm-hmm. And with that, when the Grand Line comes down, Sanji will have his dream of all blue happening
And then there will be
because all of the
mermaids there.
oceans are connected. There will be mermaids there. There will be everything there. The
All the
sea,
fish.
all the
I
fish.
I really love
The
that.
the greatest sushi restaurant will open up.
I love that shit.
Oh God, and Sanji will have like a restaurant right in the middle
Right in the middle.
of it all.
And what's crazy is that, like, speaking of like the restaurant Sanji would have,
Mhm.
because you know Luffy's dreams to be the pirate king, to be the seas of whatever. What if he settles down on like quote unquote Laugh Tale, right? We still don't know what Laugh Tale is. We know it's an
True.
island that has the One Piece treasure,
Allegedly.
but allegedly. But um do you guys remember the little blip of like Roger laughing when he found the One Piece treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the theory is that Roger had found a pedestal beneath a statue, which is similar to Le Sol de Monde, which is constructed by Piero Manzoni in 1961. And it's literally a pedestal underneath a statue that translates into base of the world. And that's why he laughed,
Huh.
because Roger found, quote unquote, the base of the world. And that's why he was like, go find One Piece, adventure out to find the greatest treasure in the world, which is none other than the world itself.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Ooh.
And with that, there's like the whole theory about like what the One Piece could actually be. We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
We theorized that like, oh, One Piece could be the tree that held all the devil fruits that quote unquote sink, because Laugh Tale is supposed to be like Atlantis. It sinks,
Mhm.
it comes back up, right? And then when it sinks, all the fruits from the devil tree, they get spread out through the ocean.
Okay, hold on. What are your thoughts, Brandon?
This
'Cause
is a
I've heard
very
this.
this is very interesting. That's a very interesting theory. I think you asked me initially when I told you, or I asked you if you're a One Piece fan, Casey. You asked me what I thought the One Piece was.
Hmm.
And if you would have asked me like before 967,
Hmm.
I would have told you, oh, I could have thought it would be like this thing, or it could have been Pluton, or it could be like, or the like, what I'm like, it could be anything. But
Hmm.
now, purely because this dude laughed his fucking ass off after he found it, I don't have any idea anymore. I straight up am like, what is so goddamn funny that he's laughing with tears in his eyes that he's saying, I wish I was born in your era, Joy Boy. The fuck does that mean? What do you mean by that, brother?
So vague.
I know
Like,
he's doing it on purpose. I know I'm not that. I
yeah.
know I'm not that stupid, but it's also like, hey man, maybe don't fucking do that. I like I like to come up with theories, and now I can't come up with any anymore because you keep making me question my own fucking thought process.
I mean, because that's why he left, because he found the quote unquote base of the world. There was no treasure to begin with. And so that's why Roger was like, hey, you want the One Piece? Go freaking find it and
That's
set
the
the great pirate era.
that's the other thing too, is when Robin asks about what the Void Century is or what happened during the Void Century, Rayleigh says we came to a different conclusion than you guys probably will.
Mhm.
Again, the fuck does that
That's
mean?
what,
The fuck does that mean? Like,
like, great. They just told me, hey man, you'll interpret it differently, and you're like, okay,
I mean,
thanks.
and
What does that do for
and
this?
quote unquote. But like, if we really think about like the reason why Rayleigh said it, the poneglyphs is what really comes into play,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Because like, um, a lot of people also theorize this, where like the poneglyphs are part of like whatever the One Piece is. Um, and you have to collect
Mm,
the different the red poneglyphs to find Laugh Tale, to find the One Piece, right?
mm,
Um, and like it spans like multiple decades, and it can't really be traced to like one individual person.
mm.
Um, and it could also be a reason why Roger laughed, because he arrived too early with the
Yeah,
poneglyphs.
that's the other thing. The fuck do you mean by that
Mm.
too? This,
Oh.
this dude
he
with
arri-
Odin and Rayleigh said maybe we were too early. I wonder
Maybe we were
who's
too
gonna find.
early.
I wonder who's gonna find it. Oh well, my son, of course. I hate to break it to you,
Mhm.
Roger, but your son died.
Your son died. Hmm.
It's gone, dude. Yeah. It, I don't even know what to say to that. Like that shit's fucking.
It's so
Because the One
crazy.
Piece could also be
It's
the
so good.
poneglyph to end all the poneglyphs.
That'd be
See, I
interesting.
like
I,
that.
li-
You never
I like
know.
that.
You never know.
Maybe-
There's so much to talk about, and I can keep going and going, but I feel like I'm a yap on for too long.
No, you're good.
We'll have to do a theories part 2 episode, like
For sure.
on a break week where we do like a whole episode just about theories.
Oh, yes,
I'll
because that's my
I'll
Um,
go
thing.
down.
I love.
one other theory that I like, and it's not mine, so I can't say that I took it or that I came up with it.
Yeah.
The YouTuber known as O'Hara did a video, I think about 3 years ago now. I'll actually send
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'll send it in our
In general, to
yeah,
the spoiler chat.
I'll actually send it in our yeah, what am I doing? I forgot what I was doing for a second. Uh
Getting the link
um
with the vid.
yeah, so 3 years ago, and this video has 4.9 million views. I'm sending it to
I wish
our
I can get that.
I'm sending it to
Type
our
shit. Type shit.
in our general chat on in our VC.
Uh-huh.
This theory, well, while it may not be true, um I think the idea of the One Piece being in the hole in Ennie's lobby is like one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
That is
Oh,
that shit's it is crazy.
But I fucking love it because he's totally right about like Soko in Japanese has two meanings. So it's very
mhm.
possible, that in the initial translation of his speech before he died, he says I left everything there, but it's very
Mhm.
possible he could have said I left everything at the bottom.
Mhm.
Like it, I don't know, man. I think that shit's interesting as hell.
It'd be so cool.
Mhm. Cause soko, so I've studied Japanese, so I
Oh
know a lot
shit.
about like the Japanese language.
Uh-huh.
So soko, um, diactally is literally means like um that place or area or part near you,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Um, that's where like the English translation comes in. Hey, soko, meaning there. I left it there. I left it
Mm-hmm.
this place. I left it that place, right?
I
But
see. I see.
if you change, because he did just say like soko, um, if you change like a little bit of the kanji, right? You get
Yeah.
the bottom, or you get like the soul, right, of
Yeah.
something,
Oh,
right?
interesting.
So that's also another interpretation of soko.
Interesting.
Hmm. But if he phrased it differently, like, because there's koko, which is meaning like here, it's inflicting that the place is near the person who is talking, right?
Yeah.
Soko is there, indicating a place near the listener to whoever is listening. Asoko is over there, um, indicating a place distance from both whoever is saying it and to the listener. And then you have doko, which is where you're asking for the location.
Okay.
But because he says soko, quote unquote, there, indicating a place near the listener, is that the One Piece had to be somewhere where close to where Roger said his final words. Like, I left it there.
Man.
Just
Uh-huh.
a little bit of
Man.
Japanese fun fact.
Man.
Yeah. Maybe it was nearby them though. Just explore the world.
There's
Hmm.
there's
To,
also
like translation.
he talks about in that video, I think it's a chapter in Skypiea
Mm-hmm.
that literally is, I think it's titled in English, I am right here.
Hmm.
And in Japanese, like you said, it's like hitotsu ni koko niru. And
Hmm.
it's literally mean I am right here. And uh I think like if you're talking like what One Piece is like in Japanese, right? So like
Hmm.
I I I'm sorry, you're gonna probably have to help me out with this. So like, is it
You're fine.
is it not katakana? Is it um? So like when you say the name One Piece in Japanese, it's One Piece.
Hmm.
I'm blanking on like because they have three types of languages and it gets very confusing. And
Yeah.
I think it's katakana when you
Hmm.
say One Piece. It's
Yes.
hito tsunagi
Hmm.
and
So there's katakana,
yeah
which is the English translation. So any word that is derivative of English language will get
Mhm.
translated into uh
Katakana.
that. Yeah,
I see.
sorry. I
No,
just
you're good.
couldn't remember any, right?
Yeah.
Um the romanized version of like One Piece, right? That's
yeah
like like the more like English typed out instead of the Japanese type.
yeah
Um
Mhm.
the the one that you were saying with the Hito Tsunagi
yeah
no Dai Hiho,
exactly
right? That's
exactly
like the actual phrase of One Piece is Hito Tsunagi no Dai Hiho,
which
which
translate yep
translate
you go
to
ahead.
the great treasure of One Piece,
Interesting.
right? So
Yeah,
that's like the literal translation of it.
Hmm.
I also find it
Yeah.
interesting when you also go a little bit deeper into like what One Piece could be or like what it could mean. It could literally
Mm.
mean the treasure to unite all people.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I find that shit
That
interesting.
that sounds fire. That
Miranda Cosgrove meme. Interesting.
Miranda Cross.
interesting.
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 Sipping my coffee. Fucking that's fucking oh wow. I really like that a lot. Um like since nobody has touched on it, I guess a theory of mine that I always like is that Blackbeard's definitely gonna get a third devil fruit. Um and to know more about why he's not just called him or he him, it's they them. Like
That's also a crazy page too.
yeah, like
What's wrong with that
what do you
guy?
mean?
I don't think it's him. I think it's they.
I think it's they.
All
Like,
right,
what do you mean
man.
by that?
All right,
Like there's
man.
two of them? Like
Mhm.
what I'm curious to that. Or if not, I wonder if Oda would ever reveal to us about that. Or like how is it possible? Maybe whenever Blackbeard becomes the main antagonist,
Mhm.
uh instead of looming around fucking other people's shit, getting getting what he wants. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I mean, with the whole thing about like, oh, he might earn another devil fruit. I
Mhm.
also kind of agree with it because like
There's like a pattern of them of like
it's a pattern
his
of threes that he
yeah.
has.
That's what yeah.
Like the three skulls on his pirate flag. He has
Yeah.
three missing teeth.
3 guns in his
The three
waist,
guns.
the 3 beer braids.
The one thing that I was like that I noticed is that like, cause you know how like Shanks and Blackbeard fought,
Yeah.
right? He left three scars on Shank,
Yeah.
which is like, so him getting a third devil fruit would make sense,
And I
right?
would
Especially because he
yeah.
already has two that cancels out each other.
Yeah.
Now he just needs one that empowers both sides to make it
That
stronger.
that would be fucking fire. I never thought of it that way. And I was thinking of it should be a Zoan too.
A
That
Zoan.
yeah. Some mythical
Hmm.
Zoan would be cool.
Be a hippo.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, that's what Brendan wants to
Because
see. He wants to
because
be him to be a
he
hippo.
he already because he already has a Logia
Yeah, and he's a
and
king.
he has a Paramecia, so it makes sense he would need a Zoan to
Yeah,
complete the set of three for the Devil Fruit.
fucking yeah. No, I don't know what it could be. I low key wanted it to be what Orochi's devil fruit was, and I hate that Orochi got that devil fruit. But I mean, it played into his character, so
Hmm.
I
He's
guess.
also
But you
named
know,
after him.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
that's so true. But
Yamato no
okay,
Orochi.
oh, shit. Yeah, no, I wish it would have gone. I feel like it makes sense for Blackbeard to have a Hydra since he must somehow have 3 people inside of him, like 3 souls or something to rectify it. Uh, I obviously like. I bet the way to really like negate that would be to say that like since Blackbeard's devil fruit or the Yami Yami no Mi is a Logia that can cancel it can cancel whatever's happening inside of him and have a devil fruit part like ability to whatever
Oh, you know what I just
piece
remembered about that?
of his body. What was that?
I just remembered. So it's not my it's a theory that I've seen around.
Mm.
It's called the um Cerebus theory, where
Ooh, that yeah. See, well, no, see, but that gets canceled because of fucking uh
Fucking
uh
Shamrock,
Shamrock's
bitch.
sword. Shamrock has a fucking Cerberus sword, which is crazy to even think about that we uh a weapon animal like devil fruit
Mhm.
user. Um, But go on. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Because
want to throw
like
that out.
there's like the reason why Blackbeard can have so many devil fruits. There's three main theories that I've seen, which is like the Cerberus theory, where he ate a mythical Cerberus devil fruit that grants him three souls, thus having three devil fruit powers. Right?
Mm.
I heard
There's
that one too.
the um the Chimera theory. Be-
Ooh.
so the Chimera theory, I don't know if you remember, but pineapple, Marco, sorry.
Yeah.
Um I'll say his
You're
actual
just like
name.
you're just like
Pineapple.
Luffy. Holy shit.
Pineapple.
Um cuz
Um.
Marco even said it himself for what's it called? I'm gonna find it.
He said his body is different.
His body is atypical, right? So that's where the Chimera theory comes into play because like having that said, he has a body composition that is unique. Um,
Mm.
I don't know if you know this, but um, Blackbeard had a twin.
Oh, in real life, or is that the theory?
Um, he had a he was born um with a like he had a twin in the womb, and the twin died.
Oh.
I
Oh.
was about to be like in Pitch Perfect, where the twin ate the the Asian girl ate her twin in the womb.
My
Yeah.
God.
So essentially, so that's why he can host multiple devil fruit powers because he has a mixed DNA due to the absorption of the twin in the womb.
That's
And that's
fucking
so wild.
crazy. I
Mhm.
would love
And
to. I would
then
love that actually.
the other one is the cannibal incorporation theory. It's a scary thing, but like because
Um,
cannibalism is kind of like ooh, like like a taboo type stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
but Blackbeard is the king of taboo.
But Blackbeard is king of taboo,
he's the king of
right?
being a freak.
Young God,
And
he built literally different.
he literally like he resorted to um cannibalism to obtain the tremor fruit from Whitebeard's
Yeah.
corpse
Huh.
without, like doing anything. He
Hmm.
just, huh, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna eat it, boom, I have this fruit. Um, so that's like one of the three main theories of like the Blackbeard stuff that I'm just like, yeah, like I could totally fucking vibe with it.
No, yeah. I hate that the Cerberus theory gets shot down immediately, but it makes me want to ponder more. I'm curious if a chimera kind will be thinking about like a sphinx. You think there'd be like a sphinx mythical fruit? Or did that ever exist? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. No.
But we have seen
No.
the sphinx. I'm pretty sure in the show, right?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, we definitely had like some Egyptian mythology themed present,
True. No, that's for
but
sure.
not to a great extent.
I see.
Mm.
Hmm.
Um.
What's another theory y'all got?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have another one that I've like completely subscribed to.
Hmm.
Derek said this yesterday. And I've been thinking about it a lot today because it was very interesting. But I always thought that the D stood for dawn.
Oh.
And in my head, I was
Oh.
saying that doesn't really make sense for characters like Blackbeard and Rocks. And then Derek said, well, what if there's like two versions where the other D means dusk?
Mhm, 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 mhm.
Hmm.
So you have these characters who, like Luffy, like Garp, sort of, like Ace, like Law, who try to bring the dawn of the world, and then you got characters like Blackbeard and Rocks who are trying to bring the dusk of the world, essentially. So that was a
Yeah.
very interesting thing he said yesterday that I haven't really heard people mention before.
Hmm.
So thought it was interesting. Again, not my
Uh,
theory. Derek just said it yesterday.
Not the
no,
theory.
that was
I
I heard
Oh
it
my
somewhere for
god.
sure.
Because I've also heard many theories about the will of D, like
Yeah.
what the D actually means. And one that caught my interest, because like you have the dawn and the dusk, right? The people who bring the good
Mhm.
and the people who bring the bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I've heard a few of that. Um, but not like the whole like dawn dusk part, but like just like the doing good and the doing bad.
Yeah.
Um, but there was another theory that was floating around that I was reading up on is that the D um stands for people who can consume devil fruits.
Ooh.
And when I
Okay.
mean by consume devil fruits, I mean can consume multiple devil fruits. But because of the whole taboo of you can only have one devil fruit floating around, the people who have D in their name only have the one devil fruit. But Blackbeard, who doesn't care, has multiple because he doesn't care about all that.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I,
Um,
I really like that.
because then what's it called? The the Tenryubito people
Yeah.
who are like
This
the
Oh,
gods and
the
angels.
celestial dragons.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
wow.
because if a lot of the people who have the quote unquote D in their name eat too many devil fruits, they're gonna be so afraid that they can no longer control or like dominate the world if they learn that the people who have the D in their name um can consume multiple devil fruits. Which also comes to the fact that like
Hmm.
the celestial dragons are actually the ones who hid the devil fruit tree to control the situation
Hmm.
Mm.
of like the devil fruit like spreading around being too dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
ugh.
I w- I would like to see like I wonder if Law can do something like that, or like maybe he can do an opening me like ability that removes himself into another body, and thus allowing him to access a new devil fruit while still
Mhm.
having the same soul, and then being in a different body. So I would wonder, or you can like plug in his like, you know how you can take out hearts out of people, like you saw with Smoker and Caesar and shit. Or what I
Mhm.
did in Punk Hazard.
Literally watched
Like
Yeah.
you can.
literally watched those episodes last night with my wife actually.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was thinking that like, what if he like?
Anything with Law, I'm absolutely in love with. He's like my
Damn.
second favorite character.
Oh, that's my go.
Feral for law.
I'm feral for that fucking man.
Hashtag feral for law.
Rip it.
I'm sorry, but the way he says it, rude, shambles. I'm just like, oh, yes.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Arf,
Um.
arf, 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 arf.
But I figured that like if you know how Dofi said that like the person that can use the Opie no Mi could do that immortality like ritual and giving off taking one life or taking the user's life to give immortality to another.
Mhm.
Um, what if like what if Flawed like doesn't give a fuck about that and instead uh believe that he could take his heart out from his body and still have his soul and the devil fruit within it and just put it into someone else and then or no well I mean, I guess to the words that was to that of taking his physical body will be dead. He's out his heart, right? Puts it into
Mhm.
somebody else, and then that person, whoever takes the second heart and it gets inserted, has two souls, which would allow for
Hmm.
devil fruits to be in somebody else, and then the person that receives the heart gets the immortality from the
Mhm.
Opie no Mi, and then now fucking can live forever, and then has fucking devil fruit abilities at the wazoo.
That's an
Right.
interesting idea.
I don't know. I remember hearing something similar about that. I was like, oh, I like that idea.
Pretty
Now,
cool.
now I gotta ask you guys this: how do you feel if that's like that surgery was used on the on the five elder
I mean,
stars to give them
ooh,
immortality? Because yeah, they can
that would be
die.
cool.
We literally
Yeah.
watched Saturn die, but like,
Mhm.
what if it just makes them the same age forever? Because let's be totally real here. When we first see them in Annie's lobby, they have not aged from that day.
Oh,
No.
hell no.
A full
No.
28 years did not age a single day. So they have to be immortal in some way, shape, or form.
Mhm.
I like to think that like Emu was able to get that.
That if they were just fucking demons, I don't know.
Yeah, like
They're just demons.
it would make sense for fucking for Dofi to know that since he's a celestial dragon. I feel like uh Emu would have done that for himself to get away with it, and like maybe he Dofi blackmailed to get some of that info, or got his little hands dirty, because that's how he did get his bounty. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Other than fucking rioting, was fucking blackmailing the government.
Mhm.
Crazy talk, by the way. Go to villain, by the way. Imagine me like, yo, I got dirt on you. Fuck you. I'll make the rule, and yeah, and then die to Rubber Man. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Not die to Rubber Man, but get fucked up.
I mean, the whole celestial dragon thing is just like it's a lot to take in. Cause
It's so true.
like, what if the quote unquote celestial dragons were actual like space pirates? You know,
You can
and they
explain the
attacked
fucking the bubble that they have.
the bubble that they have, right? They were space pirates and they attacked civilization on the moon, um, causing them to flee on the earth,
Mhm.
right? Or like, because we've heard some stuff about the celestial dragons, but we haven't really like gotten to know more after what they explained.
True. I want to know how they came about. You know
And
what
I'm
I'm
just
saying?
like, what? Like,
Obviously,
the celestial dragons could be like fucking aliens, for God's sakes, right? We don't know.
they
Maybe
treat
that's why
themselves like that way.
maybe that's why they're so immortal. Maybe that's why they
Mhm.
look so young after 28 years have passed. So I'm just like, I want to know more so I can theorize more.
It's so true. Get an answer just to get more questions.
Yes.
Uh,
I love
what is
theories.
favorite?
I like conspiracy theories, anything like that. I'm all for it.
So, one more theory I would like to mention
What's up?
before we move on to
Hit it.
matchups, unless somebody has another theory they would like to talk about. I was scrolling Twitter just now,
The doom scroll.
and it was almost like my phone heard me talking about One Piece and theories. So someone named Panini on Twitter, username at writing Panini, um, just posted this thing like so at 8:53 this morning, or not this morning, yesterday. They posted
Panini.
a thread. This Panini person posted a thread about a theory of Kaido being Loki's half brother.
Whoa.
It's quite a long thread, so I won't read
Interesting.
it.
Mm.
I have to look
But
for this now. Hold
here,
on, let me
I'll
read
send it
this.
in our general VC chat again so you have it. But I just thought it was very interesting. Another something I didn't think of in the
Kaido being whose
initial
brother?
post.
Half brother?
Loki's
Loki?
half brother.
I mean, everyone's been saying like, man, he fucking looks just like Kaido or Harold to
But yeah,
compare to Kaido.
Harold and Kaido look very similar.
They very much do. Conqueror of the Three Realms, Ragnarok. Loki and Kaido is reinforced by the childhood weapons of a club.
A Bagua. A blunder Bagua.
I mean,
The
both of
London
them,
Conference.
crashed to the ground and couldn't die. Makes sense.
It is an
Yeah.
interesting theory.
Mhm.
I won't buy
Um,
into it though until it's like if it's like remotely like implied or confirmed.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, that's my last theory.
No, that's fair. They ain't bad. They ain't bad. I just got it on my feed now.
I'm like taking a scroll through it. Rocks is Elphaba, may have recruited Kaido and Linlin. Okay. Kaido's appearance, weapon, attack names, inability to die after crash.
Bro, I swear to God, if he just randomly drops the Kaido is half brothers with Loki thing, just like out of nowhere, that'd be
Like,
so
okay,
fucking crazy.
I
That'd be that would make sense of like why fucking like
I mean, like Yamato and uh Kaido refer to themselves as like ogres or onis, right?
Yeah.
Oni.
But
Oni.
yeah,
In the Japanese in the scans, they say Oni, and the
mhm.
officials they say ogre. Guess it's the
Mhm.
same thing, but like whatever. I don't
Yeah,
really care.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm just like, oh, fuck, what was I gonna go with it? Like the size difference as well that like gets me is like, can there be Asian giants that are as small as giants? Then we have fucking Loki who's here, who's fucking huge,
Yeah,
and I don't even know
also
how big Kaido
I was
was
gonna say
actually.
like, dude, how big is Kaido? Because Kaido isn't the size of a giant. Like, it's
No, he's
possible
No,
just
he's like half giant,
cause
maybe.
there's like, cause Panini posted a thing where it's like Loki is 3 times taller than um Hajuden at 22 meters, and Hajuden is 3 times taller than Kaido, and Hajuden is at 7 meters, and
God
Loki is
damn.
22. So if Hajuden is 3 times taller than Kaido, right? Kaido's a
Mhm.
big fucker,
He is
He is indeed a big
right?
fucker.
big ass unit for a fucking human being.
He's a big fucker. So them being like a half brother, I couldn't possibly imagine. Because if that were the case, Kaido probably wouldn't have survived as a child.
Ooh.
Because being like, if he were truly like a half giant, right?
Mhm.
And like a half, like whatever the fuck he is at the current moment, I'd be forgetting sometimes. Um, his like the ogre or the oni, um, he wouldn't have survived. Because if he were truly a half giant, like as a woman, as a person, right? And in just in general knowledge of like quote unquote like children and baby making, I'm gonna call it that.
Alleged
Um,
baby making.
Safe.
alleged
Safe.
baby making. The fact that Kaido and the twin, right? Like the
Uh,
cannibalism theory where he ate his twin. Um, he would have to have so much nutrients. Um, to survive
Mm.
if he was truly a giant. He wouldn't have survived us. And what's it called? Um,
Fucking Elbath
no,
and Wano.
no. What's the in the womb? What are
Oh.
the baby
Fetus.
called?
A fetus.
Fetus. Thank you.
Mm. I was like, wait,
I
I'm so out of
I
whack.
couldn't remember the word. I could not remember the word for the life of me. He wouldn't have survived as a fetus if he were truly a giant.
Oh, you know, yeah, you're right.
That's my little split.
You're right.
Because
You're
like
right.
it could have been a miscarriage,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh, to them, yeah. Holy
Hmm.
shit, yeah, you're right.
So that's why I'm just like I don't like I get like the similarities of like them looking alike, them using the same weapons, them being like
It
big
is
ass
a it
motherfuckers.
is a cool theory,
It's a cool
but
theory.
I
I
don't
don't think I can jump on it
necessarily. I was
though.
gonna say I can't buy in because
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's like I don't know, but let's get into
I like the
mashups
sequel.
because we are over 2 hours in and haven't even touched matchups yet.
Oopsie.
Unless you got something to add, Derek.
Nah, hell no. Let's get
I'll keep
into
my
let's get
theories
into it.
for the other podcast
For part two,
for part two.
for theories part two,
Mm-hmm.
Electric Boogaloo. Uh, we'll do that on like I think we'll do that on like a break week or something.
Got you.
Um, so I'm gonna start this matchup things off. The
What's the
future
matchup?
future matchup for me. I'm gonna talk about the Blackbeard Pirates versus the Straw Hats.
Ooh,
Uh
oh
huh.
yeah, I was talking about this yesterday. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, so the obvious fight that we're obviously gonna see is Luffy versus Blackbeard.
Obviously.
Yep. Mhm, mhm.
Everybody has been talking about Zoro versus Shiryu.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't think that it's gonna happen.
Mm.
Why
Brother
so?
So
spit. I already know.
Shiryu is not the first mate
Yeah. He's
of
not.
the Blackbeard Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
That honor is Jesus Burgess.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Jesus Burgess and Zoro are gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. You actually, Derek, you said this yesterday because I completely forgot about completely forgot about Kuzan.
You did.
Sanji and Kuzan are gonna scrap.
Gotta have that fire and ice, baby. Gotta have that.
Usopp and Van Augur.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see
That's
that.
that's the obvious one. But here's one. So this one kind of rides on if Loki joins the crew or not.
I think he's joining the crew.
So
Yeah, this straw have a level of backstory is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy or not Luffy, Loki versus San Juan Wolf.
Mm.
I think we said, was it? I think I said Jinbei versus Avalo Pizarro.
Yeah. So island versus ocean.
And yeah,
Yep.
and this
Okay.
next one goes back and forth. Like I could take it or leave it either way. So either Nami versus Katarina Devon, or Nami versus Lafitte, or Robin versus Katarina Devon, or Robin versus Lafitte.
I think Robin versus the Fawn.
Because they're both like kind of like spy like. In a way.
Well, because Devon copies others and Robin creates copies of herself.
Ooh.
It's an interesting idea.
So that's why I'm like
Sis.
Robin versus Devon.
I like that. I like
I
that.
can agree.
Right. And then with oh Nami.
I mean, she can make mirages, and Lafitte's been a fucking sneaky fucker.
Mhm.
Been a sneaky fucker since fucking the
So would
moment
it
Big
be so
Bro
would
was
it then
introduced.
be like Nami versus Stussy then?
This yeah,
Well,
Because
Stussy
like
is not on the Blackbeard Pirates.
yeah,
She was
that's
on. She was like a quadruple agent because
yeah, yeah. You're right.
because she ended up being on the Straw Hat side because she was with Vegapunk.
yeah,
mhm.
Um, I will say so. Doc Q is gonna fight Chopper. Very obvious.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then Frankie versus Vasco Shot.
I have vodka versus soda, the better of the beverage.
Oh.
God, that would be crazy. Just
I love that theory.
shooting cola and vodka at each other.
Wait, is say without counting Luffy, is the Straw Hats only 9 people?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Really? Okay, so we are missing a 10th then.
We are missing a 10.
Oh, I guess Vivi still counts, but she's like
Mhm.
she's just kind of like halfway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's an honorary member.
yeah, like, yeah, no,
At
yeah.
least for right now, she's honorary.
hmm
Mhm.
Um, I'd say I was also gonna say if well, I was gonna say who else I would like to join. I guess if Loki doesn't join and Yamato gets finished with her pilgrimage, I hope that she wants to join the crew
I'd be
to
very
go.
interested in like how they would make that happen though,
Yeah, same. No, same.
because I don't
Um,
think that they gave them a Vivere card, or maybe they did.
oh,
I don't I
I
don't I don't
maybe
remember.
they did. I'll have to
I
look
don't
at the
remember.
anime.
I don't remember. The end of Wano feels so long ago. It's only been like 2 years, but it feels so long ago.
Mhm.
I just remember Luffy giving him the flag and be like, "Just raise this. If anyone gives you any shit."
Yeah, he did do that.
That's it. That's all I remember.
Do
I
you
was
have,
gonna say,
I was gonna say you name a fight. I just named
oh
like
yeah,
7 in a row.
fair. That's fair. I I was gonna suggest if there was another 10th member, um, I would rather have Frankie fight the Sunhawk Wolf so that Frankie
You
will
could
make
use the General
the Sunny.
Frankie.
Yeah, make Sunny the fucking Ultra Mech, bro. And then that's how they fight, bro.
uh,
I would love that. Gotta have like a kaiju mech fight.
oh,
It
that'd
would
be
be
fun
sick.
to watch.
Yeah, I feel like Goda would be like, oh, it's so. Um, but an actual dream fight or like a matchup I would like to see would be Blackbeard versus Shanks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It could be him Shanks and Buggy versus Blackbeard as a kid, but I actually would rather see like them go toe to toe.
like
Like,
currently.
yeah, with their crew and everything. Like, I feel like it was bound to happen. And I feel like if Luffy and Shanks never fought, or never get to see each other, I feel like Blackbeard would be the reason why, or how it should go out.
Yeah,
Um, um,
Mhm.
but it's not really a fight, but I would love to see it happen. Is a Shanks versus Luffy, but or the Straw Hats versus Shanks' crew, and they don't actually fight. They just do a debut back. Do a little callback.
They do a little spar, just a practice spar,
Oh
they
God,
they
no,
do a
yeah,
spar in the form of a Davy back fight.
yes,
Mhm.
And then
and
they
then
just
they
play
might,
rock paper scissors and dodgeball, and
uh
they play red light green light as the final game, like they did
Mhm.
in the anime.
yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel like with like one of my matchups that I really want to
Uh-huh.
see, which is like I want to see like a free for all
Oh,
for
yeah.
the first commanders. So
Ooh.
like Zoro, Katakuri, King, and Marco.
That
Okay,
would be so
Just like a free
wild.
for all.
I like that.
A
I
big old
always,
free for all.
I always forget that Katakuri is the first commander.
Mm-hmm.
I always
Oh,
forget that
true.
because I always think it's Sparrow, but
No, he
No.
just gets the seniority rank
that dude
after
just be
that.
saying
Yeah.
That dude just be saying
And
Perorin,
Perorin.
Oh
Perorin,
God, like a
Perorin.
Perorin, Perorin.
hmm
Fedori.
But I know that matchup is like highly impossible because like a lot of the characters are like allies. But like
Yeah,
I would love to see a fight break down like that.
no, real.
That'd be
If
so
anything, I would
crazy.
like. I'd like to see that with like the current Yonkos, but then it'd be tough to put where Cross Guild would be in terms of that. 'Cause
hmm
it's not really even like they're using Buggy as a front,
Yeah,
so he
who
really
do you
doesn't.
think the first commander actually is? Do you think it's so
I think it'll
say
be
but
Mihawk.
I was gonna say if Buggy is the leader, would it be Mihawk or would it be Crocodile?
I feel like Mihawk just because of pure power. Like it's Buggy for
Fair.
the face, Mihawk for the power, and then uh, Crocodile for the schemes, the planning, the what's it called, the resources that he already has.
Yeah.
I feel like
hmm
it just works that
I
way.
I
I
would
feel like
also think Mihawk.
Totally fair.
I mean
Yeah, I agree
he's the
with
one
y'all.
man army. Yeah,
I agree
like
with y'all.
obviously they have their own crews and shit, so they're stacked. But Mihawk's a one man army. He's just there just to
I
fucking
Can
feel
we
like
see
away.
another fight of Zoro and Mihawk, please?
see that's one
No,
we
I
didn't
think
even talk about yesterday, and I
yeah,
completely
it's
agree with
true.
you.
It's true.
I'm
It's
like
true.
because
I think
the
it's gonna
whole
have to happen, right?
thing is so crazy with the story of Mihawk. Because like there's a
Uh,
theory about like what happened during like Zoro's training arc with Mihawk.
mm,
Um, that I'll get into like on another episode because it's a long one. Um,
um, tee.
but like the first fight, Zoro loses to Mihawk,
Uh,
right? And then Zoro gets trained by Mihawk. Zoro now has a quote unquote scar on his eye.
yep.
People are like, "Oh, it's gonna be similar to Mihawk's eye that he has," or like, "It's gonna be a devil's eye." Yada yada yada.
He's got the Sharingan.
It's it's gonna be a theory like that. So like, if Zoro were to like open his eye,
Mhm.
right? I want to see a battle of him and Mihawk when Zoro has both of his eyes open. That would be
That'd
Ooh,
be
dope.
so
that would be
crazy.
cool.
Cause it would be like, Mihawk fought him, Zoro
Yeah.
lost. Mihawk trained him to become a better sword fighter, to protect his captain, all that stuff like that.
hmm
And that was gonna be like the final battle of like, hey, show me how much you have grown so you can defeat me.
That yeah. No, I like to see that. Honestly, a matchup that I was gonna say would be the free for all between four Yonkos and then the world government and the Revolutionary Army for the One Piece.
For the One Piece.
Yeah, and I think that's when we'll see
That's gonna be the war that
Zoro.
breaks the red the
Yeah,
red
yeah,
line.
like, yeah, type shit. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that would make sense. Um, uh, but yeah, but then again, I also just want to see do something in action. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
just have Crossbow fight like the Navy and fucking the Fleet Admiral. Fuck it, uh, or fuck it. Have Shanks try to befriend Buggy again, and he's like, "Fuck you, we're gonna fight," and he's gonna convince everybody to fucking go at him. I'm not gonna. And then Crocodile and Mihawk are gonna be like, "Well, fuck. Guess we'll just gotta say
uh,
hi and fucking they fucking duke it out. Maybe who knows? Oh shit! Maybe even a fight I need to see is fucking Mihawk versus Shanks.
I want
You know
a
Prime
the
Mihawk
main
Mihawk.
versus Shanks.
Prime Mihawk
yeah
versus Shanks
Prime Mihawk.
Prime Mihawk versus Prime Shanks. Both hands.
with both arms.
Oh, God,
Mm-hmm.
I I I genuinely don't think. I feel like Mihawk's not playing so hard unless he can
One
prove me wrong.
matchup that I know is like highly impossible. I was telling Brennan about this.
Mhm.
because one of the characters that I actually want the matchup to be for is dead. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
like he's actually deceased.
Mm.
But it's the demon Bamboo Virgo versus the red flag X Drake.
Oh.
Mm.
And like
Ooh, I like that.
they're smaller characters, right?
Yeah.
Cause like the thing is like you have a pirate masquerading around and pretending to be a Navy officer,
Uh-huh.
um, and a member of like the One Piece sword,
Yeah.
um, masquerading as a pirate, right? Having those two like morals clash would be so fun to watch.
No, yeah, it's a
That
nice
would
little
be
thematic
interesting.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
Because
who you were talking about when you said Virgo for a second. I was like, who?
the Don Quixote pirate.
I mean, like it
Yeah.
took me a second. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
That dude is so fucking forgettable that I was like, Virgo.
And then I remember food in his face.
Yeah,
And I was
then I
like, oh,
remember
that
this dude.
motherfucker.
Then he would also be like, I had cookies. They're like, we didn't have cookies. And he's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm,
You didn't have cookies.
mhm,
He's me for real, but why? Why?
mhm.
What was that a bit that he did?
Derek when he's high. He said,
Literally.
I had
Oh, you're right.
cookies. Derek, we didn't have any. All right.
My bad.
I didn't have cookies.
Yeah, but I know that matchup is impossible because Virgo did pass away. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, so did
the
Monet,
whole
unfortunately.
yeah.
I loved Monet.
Oh, really?
I loved the sexy bird woman.
Oh, you like your women freaky.
Yeah, and then Zoro cut her in half without
So
hockey. Without
true.
hockey.
Just pure aura.
You know what would be a crazy fight?
What would that be?
Hmm.
Sabo with Ace's Devil Fruit versus Luffy.
Mm.
It would be very
I would love,
interesting.
I'd love to see a spar actually.
I would love to see a spar. I don't want them to truly fight and like like be like at death's doors with each other.
I could
I
see
would
them
just
like,
love to see that.
yeah, I could see them like.
Luffy goes into Gear 5, wins immediately. Done. Next question.
I could see them like going all out, trying to race for the One Piece, but it won't be enough to kill each other. But they,
I mean,
or
but Sabo wouldn't really care about the One Piece
that's true.
because he's
Well,
part of the rebellion.
That dude has so
True.
many other things to worry about right now. That dude
I
does
know
not
he
care
has
about the One Piece.
he does not care about the One Piece. He has so
Dragon
many other
does.
things.
Super Dragon does.
Allegedly, Dragon cares about the One Piece.
Allegedly.
Dragon also a fraud. I don't give a fuck.
No.
I don't care what the fan base thinks about this guy. This dude a fraud.
Worst father ever.
You're letting your second commander fucking get kidnapped, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Mhm.
Bitch made motherfucker.
Page.
Bitch made motherfucker.
Mhm.
Anyway, Dragon rant done.
Dragon rant done.
I hate Dragon. I don't care if he's like the most wanted man in the world. He can go to super ultra mega hell for all I care.
What about some like woman matchups? What are you thinking for
Ooh.
women matchups?
Women.
You know who I'm
Women.
thinking?
Women. I'm kidding.
I'm thinking Boa Hancock and Black Maria.
Okay, that would be
Ooh.
gas.
That'd be gas.
That would be
actually.
fucking gas.
It's so gas. Shit.
I want Tashigi,
Mm-hmm.
and she needs to fight.
She loses immediately. Whoever you're saying she's fighting, she loses immediately.
Immediate. Fuck. Ah, shit. Damn. I was thinking of another swordsman person. I was thinking like maybe she go after like fucking one of the Blackbeard pirates that has a sword. So
Oh, she get killed immediately.
most definitely. But what if girl got hockey on the
What if the
Low
comeback is
key,
real?
for her sake, I fucking wish I hope she does, because Jesus Christ, she has been nothing but a jobber since the pre-time skip.
It's so true. That's so true.
um, I would like to see fuck it. I want to see Robin fight somebody. I'm trying to think who.
Give me more Robin
Robin?
fights, please.
Yeah, I need
Who's
more Robin fights.
I can picture Robin. I forgot what her name was, but it's like the blonde, short-haired chick with a hat.
Koala?
From the Revolutionary Army?
Is it? I'm pretty sure.
That's who I'm thinking of, because you said short blonde hair with the hat. That's
Yeah, that do fit quality description.
the only other person that I can think of is Stussy.
Ooh.
We got Demon Child Robin versus Vampire Stussy. Or I guess Succubus Stussy.
Oh, I kind of like that.
It'd be cool. I could see it. It'd be a fun fight. Also, I need Nami to have actual fights.
I agree.
You know, speaking of Nami, now that you mentioned Monet earlier, and I remember you telling me yesterday, fucking
Oh, the
that
devil
Monet
fruit on
fruit-
Punk Hazard?
Yeah, showed up on the Straw Hats fucking ship. It's on one of the tangerines. I'm just like, well, if Nami's ever gonna fight again, she needs a power up. And
Yeah.
a snow fruit would be.
I mean,
would
Nami
be
can fight
cool.
Arlong.
Do I
That'd
need
be cool.
do I need to see Arlong again though? No.
Yeah.
I mean, Nami can fight Arlong. She would roast the fuck out of the fish.
Listen,
but
just-
like,
she cooks him so bad that they eat him.
Type shit.
That's
And that's
insane
that's
type
the
shit.
purpose of his story.
Hell,
And then they
she made
cook
a servant in a silver platter.
Then they cook Chu and Kurobi on top of that.
Because it's like you said, like Nami definitely needs a power up to fight. You know,
people.
like
Like,
truly
you-
fight like one of the bigger, badder people.
Like, I would love for her to I get Zeus is like a nice little power up, but what bro gonna do? How much can bro do?
He's gonna roast Arlong. Cook
I
him, cook
mean-
him well.
She took
Hey.
Big Mom off of her feet twice with Zeus
That's true. That
Mhm.
is true.
on
true.
Whole Cake Island, if I'm remembering right. If it wasn't with Zeus, it's even crazier. Because they were running away from Big Mom and she zapped her twice and took her off of her feet twice.
God damn, Big Mom. She built different.
Cooked
Oh my
Big Mom.
god. What if we see like
man.
a what's it called? What's her name? I need to figure it out. Hold on.
I believe in you. Make Robin fight a holy another. Okay. And I know she kind of lost one already, but like, shit. What if she unlocks?
She lost to the strongest Holy Knight currently, other than Garling.
in Shamrock?
And I guess Gunko too, or Ginkgo, but it's still just
Yeah.
like Ginkgo is currently infused with One Piece Satan. So I mean, like,
Like, well, what can you do? What can you really do there at that point?
you know what you can do? Send Luffy up there and have him turn into Sun God Nika, and then she will fucking shit her britches. It'll be done.
God.
She won't need to do any. They won't need to do anything. 'Cause the minute he turns into Nika, she's like, oh fuck, man, my worst nightmare.
I'm screwed. Oh, I have the name. So no hockey, no nothing, just a pure like fist fight. I would love to see Curly Dadan and Big Mom fight.
Oh my fucking god.
Straight hands.
Honestly,
Like,
that would
Lord,
kind of rule.
Straight fucking man.
that
Straight
shit
hands.
go
And you
hard.
know what? I'm betting that Don Don's gonna win.
I was gonna say put
Oh, she got that
put
guts.
Luffy in danger. She wins
Oh, yeah.
immediately.
Immediately.
him off
Immediately.
straight.
She beat the fuck out of Garp and had his ass bleeding. just by
Oh,
punching
God.
him,
Yeah, oh
punching him in the
God.
face because Ace died.
Hmm.
Oh, I know that woman has a heavy hand.
Bro,
Yeah, that
cannot
would be the most
believe
funniest fight to see.
I cannot believe on episode 1 when we talked about moments that made us cry, I cannot believe I forgot about the Don confronting Garp.
Bro, yeah.
I'm
That shit is jarring.
just now realizing I forgot that, and I'm like punching myself in the face over it because every time I
I
watch
mean-
it, I sob like a bitch.
That was a very hard.
It's almost
moment
like I
in a
watched
one
my
yeah.
own child die.
No, I feel that mother's pain. No, trust me.
Trust. You
that-
best
it's
believe I feel
definitely-
that mother's pain. Trust.
No, yeah. No, there's so many sad moments that I like 5 isn't enough. And I can't even like rank them equally. To be honest. Fucking
Another sad. Oh my god! I know, like, this is not what we're talking about, but like
No,
the
I was gonna
sad
mention one too.
moment of like Brooke having to watch his crewmates pass
Bro.
away one by one.
Brutal. as
Brutal.
fuck.
Now we're a quartet, a
Brutal.
trio, a duet, a solo.
Solo.
That shit's fucking like
in the
god
dub,
damn.
I'm trying to remember what he says in the dub, but it's kind of like he's like, it's so unfair leaving just the accompaniment. Like, bro, come on.
Damn, bro.
And
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not.
that's a true heartbreaker moment. I was like, ah,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna mention I don't know if I mentioned it in my top 5. Or I think I did. But the scene that always makes me cry is fucking Luffy meeting Sabo, realizing he's alive.
First time I
That makes
bawled
me
my
sob.
first time I bawled my eyes out. First time skip or post time skip.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, post
it
time
never,
skip. That made me cry.
and it never ceased to not make me cry. You can put that scene anytime, and I'll get hit by that.
I love when they're running away from the stadium in the mascot costumes. And he's in the carp suit, and he's just crying, and Zoro's like, bro, shut the fuck up, stop crying. He's like, why are you crying? And he's like, I thought he was dead the whole time.
Like, holy fuck. No, I felt that. Like, no, yeah, I couldn't. Well, I couldn't fully sympathize, but like, I couldn't even like imagine how
All I
awful it must feel.
was Luffy fucking ball smack face Sabo.
Oh, he did the
That's
hug.
all I could remember.
He did
Yeah.
the hug where he
Yeah.
jumps on their face and pushes their face into his stomach, where they can't breathe. It's like
Exactly.
that's how you know he's super excited to see somebody, is when he does that. Because
Mhm.
he does it to Zoro when they reunite on Wano.
Oh, I love watching
Yeah.
that part.
Oh, Zoro! And then
Oh,
Zoro's just as excited to see Luffy.
I know, he's like arms open wide, like, come here, baby girl.
Did you all see that fuck ass video where they they took Mayumi Tanaka and the guy who plays Zoro, and they had them switch. So
Mhm.
so
No.
Zoro was doing Luffy's lines and Luffy was doing Zoro's lines.
Cursed.
I'll have to see if I can find it when we're done recording, and I'll show you guys. It's so wild. Y'all have
That
any
sounds
more?
crazy.
Y'all have any more mashups?
Oh,
I can't think
Let
of
me
any
see.
right now.
what if we get like a what's his name? So what if we get another fight between Anil and Luffy.
Ooh,
I'm gonna be so honest
I
with
forgot
you.
about Anel, bro.
This shit would be so peak.
I love
Cause
that, and he
you
gets so
remember how
fucking
he was
pink.
left
Oh
on the
my god.
moon?
Yeah.
Like he was just
Yeah.
left on the moon, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the whole like celestial dragons, you know, being like, oh, aliens and stuff like that. They were like, they saw him on the moon and they were like, okay, we're gonna give you a power up, dude, because like, what the fuck are you doing here? If you're gonna be here, you're gonna be a celestial dragon.
If you're gonna stay, you're gonna work.
You're gonna stay, you're gonna work, and he chose to work, and then he comes back and fights Luffy. That would be another.
I'm gonna
peak
tell y'all
fight.
right now, it's gonna be peak, but he's gonna
Oh, yeah.
get clapped.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
the diff is gonna be crazy. He's gonna be like, "You got house shop?"
He's
He's gonna
gonna
be
be
like-
like, "You're an actual god."
Oh fuck. Huh, shit, man. Shit. Now, like speaking of Anel, I would love to see like Anel fight Crocodile or like uh no, yeah, give me like a Anel versus any other Loki.
hmm
And I just want to see how like cataclysmic uh the island that they fight on becomes. I think it would be cool to
I
have
wanna-
like another.
I want to
I just
see.
thought about this one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to see the full Akainu versus Aokiji fight.
Oh,
Mm.
Sam, that'd be sick.
I think we need we may not need to see it. Maybe I just really want to. I would really appreciate to see the whole fucking thing. Cause like I want to
Yo,
see
real.
what Logia users at their full abilities can do.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. I would assume it'd be just as limitless as like Luffy's imagination. Like, and I just want to see what characteristics the characters in themselves make when using all their power and to their full brink. Like them, because I would assume like they get creative with it. They have to, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
When fighting against each other for each other's like fucking fight styles and for
Mhm.
powers.
I also watched Film Z again recently, like in the last couple weeks. And that's the first time you see Aokiji in any like post time skip material.
Hmm.
So like when he runs into the Straw Hats in that movie, they're like, "Oh fuck," and they like immediately like get into like fighting position. And Brook is there, and he's never met like Aokiji. So he's like, "Who's this guy?" And they're like, "That's Aokiji. He's an admiral in the Marines." And then Brook immediately that's a fucking admiral. And it's really funny because they're like big chilling in like a bathhouse. And like you can tell like Aokiji does not care that they're there. He's just like, because he's not in the Marines anymore, so he just doesn't care. He's just kind of just
he
like,
don't care.
he's just kind of like, I'm not here to fight you guys. And he was like, even if I was, do you think that I would like just be sitting in this bathtub trying to fight you guys?
Nah,
And
bro, I'm half naked. I'm
and
naked,
he stands
dude.
up. He stands up, and it's like the first time you really see like the damage
His
of their
build.
like his build and the damage of like their fight that him and Sakazuki had. And he literally looks, they're like, "Oh," they're like, "What happened to you?" And he's like I might have gotten a little too reckless in my fight.
Mhm.
So I mean, like, we see like what happened to Aokiji. It'd be interesting to see what actually happened to Sakazuki in that fight and see if he had anything crazy like that happen to him, or like he lost a limb, or like whatever.
Ooh. Yeah. I
Mhm.
just see the scar that happens on him that he gets from Guzan. Or they both got bio scars from each other, actually.
They fucked each other
Yeah.
up.
Oh, they went ham, which I like.
Yep.
I think it's cool that just a fight that like Oda made. They're just like, hey, here's a matchup that you can think about.
Mhm.
Also, I would
Um,
love
Another
to see.
matchup within the Marines
Go ahead.
mhm.
has got to be Garp versus Kobe.
Ooh.
Kobe getting
And
clapped.
the reason why I'm saying this is because like Garp let didn't bother. Garp is so like marine focused, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, his sons are like pirates and whatever, but he didn't really do anything to stop like Ace from, getting executed or dying,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? But Kobe, on the other hand, Kobe would sacrifice anything for fucking Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And so, like, the scenario would be like, what if Luffy was on like death's door due to the Marines, and Kobe is like, "Are you not gonna save him? Whatever, yada yada yada," and then they break out in a fight,
I
right?
like that. An
Because
emotional
Yeah.
charge fight.
Kobe would sacrifice anything for Luffy, but Garp, he's so marine focused that he wouldn't move a muscle,
Yeah.
and that would like give like Kobe like, because Kobe got a big ass fucking his glow up, mwah,
Oh God.
gorgeous,
It
uh,
rolls.
And
It rules.
I know
it
it's
fucking
fire.
rules.
And I feel like it'll be Kobe's own sense of justice
Mm-hmm.
compared to just taking Garp's sense of justice.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that. I have like an emotional charge fight, honestly. Um, oh, another matchup I should have fucking said earlier because I said it, where like some badass pirate or whoever. I just want to see Voodoo Man fight somebody because you only see like the
Oh,
form,
Whitebeard.
just the one.
Is that who you
Yeah,
said? Whitebeard?
no, I said anybody, but I said rocks and
Oh yeah.
to fight
Sorry.
Sengoku.
Sorry, you cut off for me, so I didn't really hear what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, you're good.
But yeah,
Um,
Rocks fighting anybody would fucking rule.
It's true. Definitely the God Valley fight, but I would love to see Sengoku fight. See giant Buddha man.
Like fight anybody.
Yeah, literally. Like we just got to see the him just like show it at Marineford, and that was that. And Oda's just gonna like tease us like that. Like, come on, Oda, give us a little more.
I got 2 more matchups that I would like to see.
What's up?
Relate
And I'm going
it.
to name them really quick because they're events that we already know about, but don't know the full scope of what happened.
Okay.
I'm going to go in timeline order, not by importance. So the earliest one is the God Valley incident.
Okay.
I want to see all of it.
Mm.
Every little bit of it.
Yep.
My other one is the Payback War.
Ooh.
With the Blackbeard pirates versus the remnants of the Whitebeard pirates.
Yep.
Oh.
That is the event that made Blackbeard an emperor. And I want to see what he did to make that shit happen.
Real shit. Real shit. I not related, but it is like off screen almost. And I would like to see like the Rocky Port incident.
Absolutely.
Like I want to see what got law infamy.
It was in
Instead
an
of just being
SBS.
aired.
He talked about it in an SBS, but I want to see the actual thing.
Come on,
Yeah.
Oda. Come on.
That's my
I wanna see it.
least favorite shit is when he puts shit in the SBS and then doesn't put it in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, great, thanks. That's a neat little fact that I have to now know. Never.
Yeah, now
nobody
I gotta
knew.
actually like picture it in my brain and not see your drawings do it. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks,
I know.
thanks, man.
It's just a struggle, and I'm just like, dude.
I think I'm trying to think if there's another one I had in mind, but that might be
How long
it.
are we at?
We are sitting at 241.
Oh,
Oh,
another
Yeah,
3-hour little podcast.
hell yeah.
This one
Heck
So-
probably will end up at 2.5, like after editing, but
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't have anything else I want to talk about unless you guys have anything else.
nah. I'm good. Matchup wise, at least.
I mean, I got a lot, but that can be for another episode.
We can save that
Oh,
for
yeah.
theories part 2.
Save that for another day.
Yeah. I'm gonna write more into the ideas for the pod list.
We'll
So
I'll make a channel in the Discord so we have a like an actual
like list we can look at.
yeah, like a list of ideas for future episodes and things like that.
Bet.
But this has been episode 2 of the Warriors of Liberation podcast. I'll have socials up for us by tomorrow when this episode goes up. So keep an eye out for those in the description. Eyes out for those in the description. My name is Brendan.
This is Derek.
And I'm Casey.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Bye.